Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Tales from My Wife's Son. Hope everyone's sitting comfortably. And if so, let us begin. Who would like to do the recap for this week? But we don't all jump at once.
And then we kill everybody.
Don't know. Duck, you do it.
Last week there were lizards and people and children, but the children weren't so alive. This week, probably more not alive children.
That reminds me, just as a warning, we did give a slight warning last week. This week's going to be kind of rough for some people. So viewer discretion is not just advised, but heavily insinuated.
If you were murdered as a child, don't watch this episode.
If you have any misgivings about bad things happening to children or people in general, or if you are simply of a, shall we say, softer constitution in terms of violence implied and otherwise,
we get it. Fucking, this is the Lost Temple of fucking.
If you feel guilty for doing any of these things, you probably should.
If the age is on the clock, it's probably in here.
It does worry me that you've fucking put in fucking a trigger warning on fucking after all these fucked up episodes where we've seen pretty much everything happen.
Dennis Reynolds, baby rapist.
DMSOM standards. Besides, it's part of my duty of care.
The child doesn't even understand the implication.
Yeah, is this ethical?
Welcome to the Temple of Elemental Amos Evil.
Are we gonna have to fight Destiny?
Amazing.
Are we gonna have to fight Destiny?
I'm gonna say something controversial. Temple of Elemental Evil was probably one of the best Dungeons and Dragons games ever.
It's pretty solid. Conversely, I played through Tomb of Horrors, like not the video game, like the actual module, and holy shit, is that entire thing a fucking slog.
Mm.
My DM made us go through it 4 times.
The Apocalypse
Different
Kidney
iterations.
Stone is the hardest game ever made.
I've been through the Apocalypse Stone
I
and
said the
successfully.
Apocalypse Kidney Stone.
Is it the Dark Souls?
I would have
of
rather
games?
passed. I'd rather have passed a stone than go through the fucking Apocalypse Stone again. Jesus Christ!
Okay, so do these counts know we just dropped down for the sailing thing, or do we still have the elephant of surprise?
Roll me a sense motive to see if you can pick up whether they've noticed you or not.
Fucking balls. Who's good at sense motive?
Your mum.
Surely you would be the one who's good at sense motive.
Well, I'm waiting to level up, and then I'm going to max sense motive out because I realised I need it after fighting that fucking monk.
I have an inherent -4, so not me.
I'll check. I have a 1.
3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I like doing sociology.
And the party dies.
Oh shit! No, I've got the wrong scroll bar. It's all gone wrong. We'll start to kick off.
All right. Well, I rolled a 20, so.
Let's bring up your little details here. Okay. They are aware that someone's in the building. And they're ready. But they seem to be preoccupied.
And they looking in our general direction?
The figures around the fire generally aren't paying much attention to you. But in either case, you can see these strange floating... They almost look like heads, but with tendrils.
Oh no.
Erupting out of them. Just floating in midair. With like their mouths, these gaping, jagged jaws, just writhing with like tendrils of smoking sulfur. Those are looking around. And they seem to be acting almost as guard dogs. Those of you with So, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
So those of you who have much planes or bardic knowledge,
Okay.
I fucking tell everybody through fucking telepathy shit. Like, it seems like they know someone's entered, but they don't know where they currently are. How do we want to play this? Nobody speak.
Can I use ghost sound to sort of like create a noise in the direction away from us?
you certainly may. And you know those creatures are cacodemons.
Oh god. Oh god, Bill, can you hear that? Dun, 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 dun.
Don't joke. We had a DM who threw a doom guy at us. We accidentally teleported some dude to the abyss during Rasputin Must Die, and yeah, he should back up.
What would you
Still had
say? We're doomed?
I'm gonna enjoy pulling your intestines out for your ass
Just
crack.
Just saying,
Any
just saying.
question about them?
You may ask 2 questions.
What are they vulnerable to?
Cacodemons, as most daemons, are weak to good or silver.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm fucked then.
However, it should. So good.
Sorry, demons are the things with the green eyes.
No, the floating things are the cacodemons.
And what about the things with the green eyes?
They look as if, well, then obviously not terribly human, but they look as if they once were. They're wearing cultists' robes, the kind of heavy, kind of sturdier cloth than you'd expect. It looks like the cloth's been reinforced and the cloth's been melded with their flesh. The mat, what once just simple breathing masks, such that you might see in a mining operation or perhaps a diving operation, have been just knitted in with their flesh, such that you can't even see a seam.
So basically,
And-
I have no idea what this thing is. I just assume.
You've got no idea what these things are. You've never seen anything like it. Let's put it this way.
Second question about just a second, quick second question. Do I know anything that might interest this creature? Something to bargain
Oh,
with?
cacodemons are incredibly petty and backstabbing to their employers. They'll do anything for fresh souls. They are essential. They are smarter than they're slightly dumber than the average human. So they're a little bit like simple. They are very easy
So
to sway by.
they're American.
They're basically a gigantic set of teeth.
Small question.
Basically,
if
whisper this information to Naka inside the mind. I assume he's listening in.
Goblino.
if they like souls, does that mean people who are undead are basically safe?
No,
Oh, right, fucked.
you still have a spirit, and in fact, some undead are far more desirable to them as they are inherently charged with negative energy, and thus are more powerful than average souls. Essentially, when you're a dead body inhabited by a soul, the soul tends to grow to compensate for the weakness of the body.
How would they feel
That's
about...
why vampires are so strong.
How would they feel about a Herald of Famine in terms of negative energy?
Oh, funnily enough, daemons are servants of the horsemen.
Huh.
Fam.
Yee.
That's good.
I'm
What
in
what language do they speak?
Cacodemons speak. Let me double check. They speak Abyssal, Common, and Infernal, and have a telepathy of 100 feet.
Okay. So I'm thinking probably I send a fucking message out to other cacodemons to basically like fucking sign up with the fucking Herald of Famine and roll a nice diplomacy in that and tell them they'll get some souls out of the fucking deal. Which is fine.
Tell them they can eat the guys with the green eyes, and you'll help them.
I don't think that's a very enticing reward, considering if it was worth it, they probably would do it anyway.
Maybe they needed backup,
Guys, you know what we need? We need like the little
Just
like
imagine sitting all day looking at these sweet soul popsicles. I would like
Yeah,
to
wait.
bite to that.
right. Here's what I
Like,
suggest.
here we
Right, we get Duck to dress. We get Knuckles to dress up as a secretary, and then we get Duck to come through, and the plan is that Duck is actually performing a surprise inspection, and that they need to get in order. That's my
Oh,
plan.
nice.
I actually like the idea.
Wait, no. Quick, Bill.
Right, okay.
Would I be able to sense if there are any heralds nearby?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that then.
There are not heralds in the Four, but there is a herald of one of the demonic harbingers.
Sorry, I couldn't hear a thing.
There are no heralds of the horsemen. However, there is a herald of a demonic harbinger nearby. The harbingers they're sort of like lesser demonic deities. They tend to have they don't have the wide kind of scope of power that the horsemen do, where pretty much everything falls into something they do. The harbingers have very narrow scopes of power.
That means you can be the boss. You got this.
Oh shit! 1 second. There's something going up on my end.
But it should be noted that most of the harbingers have some kind of affiliation to one of the horsemen.
Oh no! I just remembered that one time that that Duck slid into the DMs.
Oh, it's better now.
I'm feeling slightly uncomfortable now.
So basically, they're just tell me the name there. That's the one thing that cut out both times for me.
Oh no, there's no name.
You do not have a name.
Oh, but the title, it was like a herald. Of a
demonic harbinger.
Harbinger. Okay. Sounds lovely.
The harbingers are actually by far the more fucked up of the factions in Abaddon, because of how specific their power seems to draw from. They tend to be a little bit monomaniacal.
Oh, it's a good thing that now we know these people are fucked up.
Oh no. Well, we know that we could probably get the cackle demons to on our side, but if we walk out there with the fucking shadowy dudes, that might stick a wrench in that. But if you want to do the secretary plan, I'll fucking change my appearance to make myself look like your V.
You must speak like this to be a convincing we.
Oh shit! I think Richards has actually got the job. He's got the job now.
These shadowy men, when they did it out of famine, it's right here, you cunt.
Everyone in Romania know the demon is not real.
I swear to God, if you all dress up as V, I'm going to make the final boss a fucking Damon Pigeon. Don't fucking try me. I've got the stats for a Deep Crow somewhere around here.
Everybody in Romania
It's
know
exactly as bad as you think it is.
You don't want to fight a fucking Deep Crow. You don't want to fight a fucking Deep Crow. Deep Crow's a bad
Everybody was Romanian.
Fuck. Alright.
No, we can't do fire, lads. Let's go.
I want to feed fucking. Let's just feed Duck to them.
Deep Crow. Oh.
Look, see, my plan is flawless, because if Duck goes first, it means that either if he dies, then it's not me. But if it works, then I don't have to die. So it's a win-win.
Okay. Rule: if we're taking the secretary plan, I want 2 bodyguards, and they specifically have to be Nuka and Demon.
Well, I can try to distract the other ones, like with the auditory hallucination or something like that.
If you don't figure something out in about 3 minutes and 9 seconds, I will walk up to them and scream, "Hi, welcome to Chili's."
Whatever. Let's just fucking go for it. Let Duck, you come up here with me.
The funny thing is if he wasn't wearing armor, that would actually be incredibly confusing to them, because to them, what they perceive would just be nothing walks up to them and then a voice explodes out of nowhere, screaming about some restaurant that doesn't exist on this plane.
Some dude in his pants just walks up and just goes, just a pair of disembodied.
A disembodied pair of sunglasses and a trench coat walk up to them and just start shrieking about restaurants that don't exist yet.
Best scene in
let's
Bed
do it.
Knobs and Broomsticks is when the fucking the clothes and shit start kicking fuck out of people.
Fun fact, those are a statted monster in 3.5. They're called ragamuffins.
Nice. Alright, cool. So we're going for the plan, Duck.
Sure, fuck
Alright, me and you'll fucking just go for it. Right?
No, Demon. I specifically request that Demon is also coming.
Yeah, I'm your bodyguard. Don't worry. I specifically protect invasions against the rear entrance.
No, you see, what's going to happen now is I specifically request that Demon is my throne as my rightful place as the Herald of the Famine.
Yeah, you can sit already. You just be able to cock up your ass. I mean, feel free.
Okay. Fuck it.
I am basically sitting in behind, just having a shield and arrow ready.
Wait, no, I've got this.
Which side are you going? This side or this side?
Fuck it, I'm just gonna go to the left. Look, fucking,
Yeah.
it's a big upside down.
Announce him. Oh, hell.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna announce the fucking room in everybody's mind. I'm gonna roll diplomacy and intimidate, saying, "Now presenting his honourable lords, the Herald of Famine, Seamus."
How do they react before I move up the corridor?
Okay.
Ooh, did you just roll the one?
Oh, that's a one.
Roll for.
That was a skill check for intimidate.
Why intimidate?
Because you said put off the presence.
What the fuck were you announcing him with trumpet-wise? A fucking comb and a piece of tissue paper.
Hey, the diplomacy was pretty good. Fuck you.
They're really convinced, but they're not with a friend.
As you step into the room to watch for what might have once been cultists and their two pet cacodemons cavorting around a fire that is just swarming with black scriptive runes, they react to your announcement with a mix of confusion and more confusion.
That's exactly what we need. We got this.
Yes.
Nugget,
No,
as
go.
a telepath, you can telepathy kind of works similarly to radio waves, and all you're hearing is background crackling of messages going back and forth.
Doc, you kind of want to come out here so that I don't just look like fucking V just walked up and is just basically like a bitch. Gonna fucking come here and actually make your presence known.
I'm in the doorway.
Do you want to throw out Dread just to be safe?
I perform a spinny wee dance and present him.
It's a the dance is way more impressive than the intimidate.
Why?
I leap forward about 5, 10, 15 feet, doing a quadruple salto. I land in a ninja pose, and I scream, "Konohagakure has your back, Horseman of Famine." I reckon that's an acrobatic roll and a performance roll, I reckon.
Yep.
It's traveling circus.
Are we just gonna confuse the fuck out of them to when they just commit suicide?
That's my...
Well, while you're all at it, I'll also start dancing when the inspired rage, I guess.
Okay, as the merry minstrel show marches through the fucking front door. Jesus Christ!
I'm just gonna do the robot. Just
he can't do.
I just want to point out, as the famine of V, I just look like V and look harmless, but also just have complete black face with the white lips and jazz hands, going meh.
they just did
Oh no, a drow!
Give me one reason not to burn down this town.
Oh no!
It begins.
Okay, so what does the traveling minstrel show does?
They're as confused as I am. I expected many things.
As they are pondering, I do a shuffle. I basically start shuffling and spinning around one of my knives like a kunai. And every now and then I say, "Ninja Clan, here I stand." Da, da, da.
God damn.
Ninja Clan, here I stand.
Herald of Famine, he's really cool.
Ritualist, the beautiful.
I think I can pull out like some speech Let me just check if you.
I love this. All of a sudden, it's happening at the same time. Like it's just this really.
Let me just if I can have a minute just to check the rules.
Okay. Did anybody have an idea for part 2 of this plan?
Mate, the part 2 was.
I think we're waiting for
I'm
them
not
to
sure you had a plan for part 1 of this plan.
Mate, the part 2 was meant to be Duck coming out and being like, "I'm here to inspect your leaky pipes" or something. I didn't expect.
I love
didn't expect a
that
small
you
miniature thing.
attempted the porno plumber routine before you tried anything else.
Mate, let's be real. It works 100% of the time in every porno I've seen. So
I'm here to check the pipes in your child's snuff dungeon.
mate.
I have a steering speech as a standard action. I can inspire greatness in my allies a number of times per day, equal to my charisma bonus. So basically, whatever this fox did,
Ritualist.
gain +4.
Dude,
Plus
ritualist. Inspire greatness in the Keko demons and be like, you have been chosen to be visited by the Herald of Famine, and do like a grandiose speech to them.
No, let me sing a song.
You can't sing.
I had everything planned out, and every idea of a plan I had has just flown straight out of my skull.
I love the fact.
So,
As he said that, you just started the initiative order.
don't look at the man behind the curtain.
Okay.
They seem to be humouring you. They've got this look on their not face that kind of says, "Yeah, I want to see where you're going with this."
All right.
Also, those of you with knowledges may wish to roll them about these creatures that look like they might have once been human.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, but that's what I was to ask. I would like to roll Arcana, and I would like to roll History, and I would specifically like to know if there's any food those creatures enjoy.
Okay, I can tell you right now what these creatures eat souls first and foremost. Cacodemons result from what's called petty souls, so the souls of animals and oozes, and other creatures that go down to the abyss and abandon. Thus, they are just beasts of ravening hunger. They will devour as many souls as they can get their grubby little claws on. In fact, Aiden and Ritualist have rolled well enough to tell you that the reason that these Cacodemons haven't eaten these cultists is because they don't have souls anymore. Something you suspect the Cacodemons themselves has devoured their souls, and these are just husks. Though they are very much alive, they're not undead. They are simply soulless humans. Thus the mutations.
So they're emos.
They're pariahs, essentially.
I telepathically call out to the Cacodemons and I ask them, "What is white?"
Did we just break, Bill?
The whole.
These Cacodemons have spontaneously evolved into Cracodemons.
Is that the one with the fucking crab hands?
Duck will be the queen of our Ethno state. We'll be fine.
I can try intimidate again. Fucking, I can.
The cultist at the very edge kind of crawls down onto all fours and leans in close to Nuka. Now will all of us know you're here.
Good.
I was waiting for someone to get the Mulan reference. Thank fucks the Serb is here.
All right, I loudly announce, of course you know I'm here. I am the most terrific herald of famine.
I black that shit up. With diplomacy, fit thought.
Your first plan of this dungeon was to black up. I want the record to show I had no part in this plan.
In retrospect, before we did this, we should have pointed out that directly above this hut is a fucking house that fucking clearly has known about us and what we've been up to for a very long time.
Yes.
Nah, don't be racist.
Yeah, so
In fact, it was most likely Lester who sold you the boot polish.
Dude, we got this.
I always wondered why this boot polish smells like children.
So basically, is Zach going to speak, or
We are still in the realms of I want to see where this is going.
Duck, right? What you have to do, right? Is you have to like give them, like, make them seem like there's been a surprise, but you've got to show me what's going on so that we can get more information.
Earn the silver coin. This is.
I'll get my clipboard out. I'll be sorted, right? I'll be your regulator. It'll be fine.
You know what? This is a scenario that actually requires me to do the first cash in. Because I don't know how the fuck to react to this. This is so autistic that there is no logical reaction to it. So I'm just going to go to the coins and requisite shot.
I tip my fedora. It's safe to wear fedoras again now, lads.
You know what? Bill, here's the thing. You may kill our party. You can fucking vipe us and spend the next hour just describing how you rape us and everything. But, in all the years to come, in your most private moments, I want you to remember that one group that beat you.
I've honestly seen worse than this, but this is just, I wasn't expecting it.
So, see, the moment you started that hang there, I knew you were going to say that. I I fucking knew it. Fucking breaking the bill.
But we didn't have to go easy on you, A different group set up, a little bit more booze. We wanted to remind that.
One day I'm going to bring in one of my old groups and make one of you DM, and I'm going to sit back and laugh.
Jokes on you, all my characters will be
That's fine, you can all DM collectively. I guarantee you won't last 5 minutes.
Is there any souls in this room?
Yes, and they are all in various pieces of jewelry attached to the Cacodemons. And burning in the fire.
What's it got?
If you peer in...
A prison on the jewelry.
Duck, use your famine powers to pop one of the souls as a show of fucking how you're not fucking about and how you will fucking destroy all those fucking souls right now.
Okay. Ritualist. The jewelry, this bit's where the gems are made from humanoid souls. They are worth 100 gold pieces each, and there's about 20 of them. All ornately cut. And fixed into these golden fixtures. Strangely, it appears as though the jewelry was not originally made for the gems. It looks more like the Cacodemons were wearing it, and after they devoured a soul, they merely vomited the soul into the jewelry for later.
You said like big golden thing with the jewels inside?
Yes, it's this twisted kind of gold filigree, all festooned with this off-green crystal.
I say we're too important for them and just walk into the next room.
There is no need for you.
It should be noted, Richard, that the fire is filled with soul gems. Like where one might expect to see coals, it's just soul gems.
I just whisper to Duck that I will do something and that he pretends to tell them that they did a good job, that he's very pleased. And Duck, if you please.
What do you want me to do?
Tell Duck, just need to tell them that he's pleased with them, with their job. And while he's speaking this, I'll do a little trick to impress them.
Okay.
So what do I need to say?
They did a good job.
My children
You're all doing great work for the company. Fucking
collecting souls and shit.
yeah.
And I'm going to use my kleptomania to just gently, very gently lift the gem fire into the air a little and just make it spin around and then return slowly. What do I have to do for it?
I'll just make the.
Do this. I'm going to do this behind the Nazi.
Oh, just to levitate it. You don't really need to roll unless you're making anything artsy about it.
No, it's just they're just going to float a little in the air. Just a little float and then gently put it down back. Like to make it like the duck is one is inspecting the souls and then putting them back in.
Alright, Duck, say the thing.
Yo dog's got mad respect for your chisel up in this place. I know the Herald of Death would also appreciate this. You've got some mad souls up in here. Begorra.
Get you going. I back him up with diplomacy.
I also went with bluff.
The fucking skull in the background shouting "World Star."
Yeah.
Ooh, stir.
Well, as they are, making this announcement, I make another quadruple backflip, and I land in a split. I cross my arms, and I scream, "Wu-Tang Clan forever!"
I see. One of them turned and said, "I see you're a patrician of the arts as well." They will actually. The one on the stairs will actually stand aside and motion through. Please come through to the waiting room.
We're gonna get raped so hard.
Oh, the waiting room, hell yeah.
I say, gentlemen, my dear associate, the robot here, will go first.
Can someone sense motive pretty please?
Every cunt in their dog sense motive. Alright, I think I get a +4 for ritualist because he said so.
Yeah.
Inspired greatness. So that's a 28 on sense motive.
Don't be a pussy. These guys seem legit.
Okay. Fuck it.
Guys, free coffee, let's go for it.
Yeah, free coffee and shit. Come on.
It should be noted that this place is actually well lit, and as far as horrible snuff dungeons go, not terribly unpleasant in terms of atmosphere.
The children must love it.
There's a horrible kind of cloying sweatiness to the air, but it looks like this is the entrance that a customer would use.
Oh, whereabouts? Sorry, whereabouts is the waiting room?
Down here by the stairs.
Alright, cool.
The stairs at the
Is this like to the next room or?
Alright, I want ritualist in front of me or Nook in front of me, and one of those two behind me.
Alright, okay, I get a 33 in perception. Do I notice anything fucked up? Layman, you want to sense traps or whatever?
Ahead of you can actually see a fairly well lit room. These alabaster white walls appear to be white granite, and incredibly well furnished.
My fucking character is spazzing out. I can't move it.
Hang on, so you're caught on the level geometry. Let's go through to the next room.
Duck, go
This
for
is
it.
either the greatest play ever done in the history of anything, or
The greatest story never
most
told.
retarded, or both.
Bill, what's that in the lower left corner? Bill,
I'll increase the size so you can see more carefully, closely what you're looking at.
Bill,
What?
Bill, what's that? What's happened?
I do not consent.
I fall on my knees and I start crying.
Oh no! This has got bad.
Well, at
I
least
roll every knowledge I have. I want to discern what this beautiful creature
Roll
is.
knowledge traps. That's the important one. There's only two important roles: finding out whether it's a trap. And
Are
finding out
you
the age.
rolling the knowledge bill, or should I roll manually?
I will roll them for you.
Thank you.
Knowledge Arcana.
It just appears to be a human girl of Tianja descent, sat
Sounds
on
fine.
a couch.
Can we get a rough age?
Oh my god, it's a black leather couch.
Jail is the age.
Nice.
I just realized these
Two,
are
two,
actually
three.
couches.
Yes, these are couches.
Do I know anything about the symbol at the floor? Or is it just like a stock picture you took from the...
Oh no, the symbol is very much there.
And do I know anything about the symbol from Arcana or Planes or religion?
I shall check for you.
A jar of religion. I thought that was leaving now.
Layman, things are going well.
Yes.
I telepathically tell her, don't believe his lies.
You fucking cunt.
The core question is this ethical? Is the important part.
It's ethical child snuff.
No Asian waifus in the ethno
The
state.
real question is, can you get away with it?
Thank you, Destiny.
Look, it's not a crime unless you get caught. That's the only thing you need to know.
Insert that Indian that calls the police meme.
Okay. Oh, fuck it. I just wanted to take a seat. Okay, I contact everybody with fucking telepathy. Like, okay, guys,
Now what?
what the fuck are we doing?
Look, it doesn't matter what it is. We just need to carry on the bluff because as long as we can carry on the bluff,
Exactly.
things won't go wrong.
Exactly. Just
Do I sense anything valuable inside, like,
Yes,
beside this thing already?
several thousand gold pieces worth of something beyond the doors.
Okay, guys.
Up there.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Like, what if anybody that knows us turns up?
After a while, one of the husks, I suppose, opens the door. The broker will be with you shortly. Please enjoy any of our facilities.
Okay, guys, we need fake moustaches.
Does
Is there
that
any-
not say?
I can do that.
Yeah, because that's the only way they're going to be able to like they won't notice us. They won't notice us.
Can I roll a perception to see inside the doors?
Yes.
before we do anything, I would like to stand up and scream, "Touch my waifu, you're gonna lose your life." Thank you.
While
As,
this is
as you
happening,
startle her, she grabs your waist.
I know this is some shady shit, Bill. I know she's injecting me with some crazy shit parasite. I know that, but I embrace it.
Officer,
Duck,
because
what
it
you
wasn't
see
my
beyond the
fault.
doors is something quite bizarre. You see these stacks of smooth stones, like the kind of stone you'd see on a beach, but they've been precisely stacked on top of each other. None of them are more than like a foot tall, foot and a half, maybe at best. They're scattered around the room. And there is a clear two-tier system. Each of these rooms tends to have one lower floor and a mezzanine. And on the mezzanine, you saw something large moving around. You were not sure what, but you could see it moving amongst the stones, knocking stones over.
Lovely. I say we just sit down and have. I perceive the couch for stains.
The couches are actually enchanted with the spell of prestidigitation, which keeps them constantly clean.
I was going to say, I do like the fact we've got the casting couches here just to symbolise how we're going to get fucked.
As you sit down, the tables conjure food.
I do have a small question.
And it automatically conjures whatever you would have asked for.
I just have to go up to one of these couches and is it possible to fit a Danny DeVito sized man inside of one of these couches?
They are fairly large plush couches. This is easily a 3 to 4 DeVito capacity couch.
Nice.
Okay, I use...
and that's not per couch, that's per section, like per seat.
I use fucking Familiar Stranger to make myself look like Danny DeVito, and I cut a hole in the couch, the back of the couch, and climb inside.
Okay.
I'm going stealth.
As you do this, Rika is kind of... she looks freaked out, like she doesn't know how to react to this. Quite understandably, I suppose.
Can I saw the
like
couch?
to,
Can I
start
saw the
drinking
couch from
heavily.
the inside, from the outside?
Nuka, as you dive in, you find a passageway.
Oh
This is the strangest way to find a passageway.
no! Wait, someone get a rope. Someone get a rope. We need to tie it to him so that we don't lose him.
I don't have a rope. The only thing I have is actually the reptilian skin I took from the from upstairs.
Well, let me guess.
Does anyone
Let
have
me
any
guess,
rope?
this is
No,
the back.
no,
I have a
we
reel.
smoked it all.
I have the Goblin Swiss Army knife. I think that has a reel on it.
Oh, it does. It has a line of 100 foot of silk.
Stop being useful, Aiden. Fucking Christ.
Alright, cool. So, Aiden up next to me. Fucking...
I love how the crux of this party's dysfunction is that a new character has joined that is actually a functional human being. They don't know how to handle it.
Alright, so basically, I say to Aiden, fucking tie your shit to my leg. And,
Can I disguise myself as Charlie Kelly?
Oh no!
Yeah, I will let you know as soon as I know who that is.
I turn to Rika and
Yes,
basically...
you can.
I turn to Rika and, by the way, Dominate, you saw nothing.
She
Other
nods happily.
than the fact that I dropped my monster condoms from my Magnum Dom.
Okay, right. Nuka, right. And
Nuka, the passageway you find actually goes far deeper into the facility than you thought possible. It's deep. The gap is deep enough that you can't see the end of it.
Right, Nuka. An odd amount of pulls is pull me back, and an even amount of pulls is just leave me alone.
Cut the fucking rope.
I order Rika to turn to layman and say that sociology is not a real science.
I
Well, the
I
rope's
whip
gone.
off my mask, revealing the face of a god.
You know what? No. I throw a bag full of dust of coughing and sneezing in Nuka's face.
I'm in the couch.
I don't care. I stuff it into the couch.
Okay, Nuka, you're now blind and sneezing.
And you're
Excellent.
fucking paralyzed for 18
Oh no! No!
No.
Bullshit. I don't breathe. Fuck you.
I don't actually have a bag.
Also, as an undead, he's immune to stun.
You just revealed your intentions, and that was your first mistake.
Alright, so like, I can't see the end of this, even though I have fucking amazing dark vision and light vision and
Yep.
whatnot.
It's just that deep. Apparently.
Oh, this is the back.
Do you like how I can turn into mist, but Nuka's the one going in?
Well, to be fair, I didn't go in there as part of a grand plot. I turned into Danny DeVito and fucking...
Mate,
like, I
no,
didn't watch.
just go through, and then when you get through, just be like, "I'm the trash man. I eat trash," and then just disappear. Oh god.
Why has no one made a character that's just Danny DeVito and his gimmick is he's a wrestler and he just throws trash cans at people and does moves off them like fucking Kanji from P4 Arena?
Dude, that would actually be really fucking strong. Like if you could,
it'd be a solid
like,
build.
if you could get like returning or basically just project the fucking trash can. You could, dude. You could use fucking falling rules for that.
You could use the rules for a caber, which are actually in 3.5, and cabers are surprisingly weirdly good.
I have no idea what that is, but yeah, sure.
It's a big, the
Come on,
Scottish caber.
let's get the
the
show
big
on the
fucking
road. I
trees.
expected more child rape.
Yeah, should I?
Jesus Christ!
Should I go down?
Go.
Yes.
Should I go down the hole?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Fuck it. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna.
Don't have much time. We don't know.
I'm gonna head down the hole. Fuck it. I'm going down the hole.
Okay,
Someone needs to sit on the hole so we don't get caught.
Mark 3.
Yeah.
You're the one holding the rope, correct?
Yes, sure, why not?
Rope's gone limp.
Is that an odd or an even amount of pulls is the question.
Are you going to reel the rope in?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. As you reel the rope in, you find that it ends rather abruptly.
Oh, what, it's been cut, or?
It just kind of ends. Yeah, but you look at it carefully. There's no cut marks. It just ends. And you look at it more closely with your weird microscopic grade vision, and you find that one of the molecules is literally cut in half.
Oh shit, we got a katana user here.
Nuka, do you feel light?
I mean, technically, it's not my fault.
Well, I was flying down the hole, so I'd imagine so.
Yeah, but you feel like weightless. You don't feel the armor on you. You don't feel anything. Like you can see your armor, and you can see yourself, but you feel light.
Oh shit, he's in a black hole.
Eventually, Nuka stopped thinking.
All right. Okay. Should I keep going?
Yes.
Yes.
The only way.
All right. Fucking. How far have I been traveling?
You've been going down for a couple of 100 meters now.
Oh, it's going to turn into fucking Silent Hill 4, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
No, this is bad. We're splitting the party really badly.
Good.
Don't worry, just teleport.
Not
back
really.
or something.
Only one person's gone and separated themselves.
All right,
Yeah, that was kind of stupid, Nuka. Don't do shit like this.
oh, you fucking wanks.
To be fair, I didn't
I
agree to
fucking,
it.
with every fibre of my being, fucking tells fucking Reek attacking Ashy, it just fucking. I can't even get anything to make her do that Layman wouldn't think was a fetish in some way.
If you,
You still haven't done your video.
I think we need to establish something. Okay, I know that Rika is some kind of weird demon shit and or a child slave about to be murdered. That's okay. But if you touch my waifu, we are legit not friends anymore. And I shit you not, we are legit not friends anymore.
I tell Rika to basically say, Dr. Layman is trash, not a real scientist. Subscribe to Knuckle V. Get fucked.
I jump into the couch, screaming bloody.
Another one has gone into the couch.
Okay. Okay, Layman.
Yes.
As you dive into the couch, you see something ahead. Namely that you don't see anything ahead, which is impossible. You should be able to see further. So you kind of brace yourself against the edges of the couch and catch yourself as you see the soles of your feet be completely, like the soles of your boots be completely ripped apart on a molecular level. What you manage to do is roll a natural 20 on a reflex save to avoid falling into a sphere of annihilation.
Oh no!
Fucking sphere of
So I'm dead then.
You're a ghost, Nuka.
Oh, sweet. Oh man, I'm always
Nuka, you're currently sat on the ethereal plane and you just don't know.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Can someone fucking explain to me why there's a sphere of annihilation in the couch?
Well,
Because we pissed off Bill.
if you move the couch aside, you'll notice that there's a green horned face emblazoned on the wall.
I move the couch into and look at the green place on the wall.
Richard, remember when we
Those
said we
of
could have
you at home who
resurrect
know some obscure D&D trivia are probably cackling right now.
So, how fucked are we?
Well, I think we're fine. It's Knuckle who's fucked, really. I mean,
Yeah, enjoy yourself. And
I visibly become erect at the thought of dead Knucker.
Well, it appears that Knucker has fallen into a sphere of annihilation. That's not good.
why is there just one below the thing? Like,
Well, it appears that someone put a couch in front of it, hoping no one would go down there.
fucking
This is the
lazy
previous
fuck.
party.
No, but that makes no sense. I cut a hole in the back of the couch. How the fuck is the hole inside the couch?
Quickly, Duck, get the camera rolling. We can get some mad money on this on YouTube.
We found a dead body in the suicide couch.
we found a dead body in the casting couch. Well, in fact, I don't even have a body anymore.
No, you're a ghost.
Oh no, well, fuck it.
Can he at least go and inspect other rooms or something?
No, I call out, servant people, we've lost our retarded child, can you help?
Lost him out.
Rika nods happily and takes off her eye patch. Middle of the room glows slightly around the pupil.
Dude,
Of the eye?
if you actually give her fucking Shuni Powers bill, I would donate to the Patreon.
And Knucker, there's a strange kind of sensation of being drawn into the sky as you fall into the ethereal plane's ceiling. And show that shit.
I'm so
I just crawl at the ground completely naked as a Danny DeVito ghost.
Well, specifically, you're not. Well, you're not. You just crawl out. You are pulled out.
Am I still dead? Oh, Jesus, Dex!
A strange skull, like animalistic skull-headed beast. You can see where the flesh has been flayed away from its skull, its eyes, and its teeth, displaying the same herbivorous, flat-jawed teeth you'd expect to see on like a dead elk.
Please don't
And
rape me.
it is physically it drags you physically out of the sky of the ethereal plane and wrenches you out of the floor of the room back into reality.
I turn to Rika and I say, "Wow, you're kind of good at sucking, aren't you?"
She nods.
Layman, head pat. That will mean that we have an ally.
I give her the cutest head pet. I put, you know what? I'm gonna put inspiration into this head.
So, am I back to normal, or am I just here as a ghost?
You're here as a ghost.
Oh.
Luckily, I have stats for ghosts as a race.
Can we be canon that Knucker's just like a man in a sheet? That'd be great.
Bill, the head pet is a 37. How good is it?
Pretty good head pat.
Is she happy about it?
Yes.
Yeah, wonderful.
I look at the knockup and I look at the lizard skin I have in my hand with the inscriptions, and I think to myself, is there any way to squeeze him in here for the time being?
And a fucking and fucking Alex Jones's fucking
Yeah.
wank rags.
Do you like-
Knowledge arcana to see if I can squeeze him into the skin.
Nah, I'm fine as a ghost. You know, forget it.
No,
The large creature is going to kind of shuffle back awkwardly to the rear of the room and walk into the wall.
I suppose you can fucking get me my body back, could you? Because that's fucking kind of bullshit.
Make sure if you get his body back, if the penis was at least 2 inches. Wait, that would be negative 1 inch smaller.
I whisper to a fucking duck. I use bluff to keep it as a secret message. Duck, let's fuck with Nuck.
To be fair,
I
I've
shout
done
across
that.
the room, yes.
I dab. I just dab.
I return the dab, forming a triangle.
Eat shit.
I apologise, but I'm not that sorry.
Same.
I just need you guys for attention. I just made one of the best entry pieces.
I
Look
kind
at
of feel.
It's going to be just in a few seconds at Pathfinder Private.
I feel so sorry for Richard because he's got to try and make sense of all of what happened.
No, please look at the Pathfinder Private.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The ceiling is a bit low.
Oh man, I turned into Danny DeVito, crawled into the casting couch, and fucking
Died.
But take into account that at this point, no one actually knew what happened. Oh,
Now, you know what, Billy Boy? I would like to scour the entire room for any sort of magically and or normally hidden door, and I would like to cast see invisibility.
Okay.
order a pizza.
It should be noted that, like, you get around the room. There's more than one of those kind of mouth-like openings in the walls. Most of them have been actually plastered over. It appears that the ruins here are much, much older than the rest of the facility as it's been retrofitted.
Does anyone of us have an idea what purpose the mouths serve?
The mouths seem... I can tell you right now, the mouths are like a mix... originally, a mix of waste disposal and security. Simply put,
Right.
anyone trying to break in...
I have it 32 on the mouse and other magical shit that Lehman is inspecting. Basically, I am assisting him.
Essentially, the spheres of annihilation. There is only one of them. The rest of the mouths actually teleport you into the one that's actually there. It's there such that anyone trying to break in, trying to sneak around, say what they think is ventilation shafts, will soon find themselves very, very dead.
Right.
Luckily for Nuka, most of his equipment is physically fused with his body, so most of his equipment has survived. Most.
Hey.
Well, I mean, he's still dead though.
Oh yeah, he's still a ghost. He's a sphere of annihilation. What it does is it literally exposes you to the strongest point of the negative energy plane and just obliterates you. He's lucky he's even got consciousness. Most people aren't that lucky.
I'm barely conscious to begin with.
Consciousness to heal left over.
More accurately, he did not disintegrate like a normal person would. What happened to him was he gained so many positive levels that he exploded on a molecular level. This is actually a literal thing that happens. Like if a normal human goes to the positive energy plane, they gain so many positive levels that they explode, and it obliterates them.
Has it been long enough for you to use this spell again to raise dead? Would that even work? Or since he doesn't have a body, would that...
Well, you have a soul, which for a vampire is kind of close enough. If you had one of his spare bodies, you could easily do it.
Oh, you fucker, you want to put him into one of his fucking plushies, don't you? Oh, you fucking absolutely...
That'd be pretty kawaii, Desu.
It would be. Oh, I want to put Naka into a plushie, but make him immobile, and then give the plushie to Rika as a present.
Just leave, you know.
You are a toy! Oh. Yes. Yes, make Nuka fucking...
Oh, mate,
Fucking
Domino's
starve
doesn't
the next
deliver to me
story.
because of this fucking construction work, bastards. Mate, it just isn't my day. Also, can I just point out, we've got the imagery of Danny DeVito fucking exploding in the spirit realm. Ritualist, get on it.
Yeah,
to do
I'm doing something for Todd, then I'll go back to...
Yeah, but I was carrying all the plushies with me.
Fuck.
Nice. I think so far it's been a maximum gains.
Yeah,
In the interests of expediting your resurrection process, I'm going to say that one of the plushies is currently stuck halfway down the shaft.
How convenient.
Let's
that the
put him in the
import
plushie.
I'm gonna be nice and just. I'm not gonna be the DM who's like, yeah, not only are you dead, but all remnants of your existence are gone. Every single one.
Okay.
If you wish to conduct the ritual, there is law. Luckily, the eye counts as a ritual circle. You may need to move the coffee tables.
Cool.
I check coffee tables for black holes.
Yeah, let's use the fucking
The coffee
city
table. The coffee tables are not black holes, however, they are magical.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a nice big fat ogre shit.
Nice.
Nice.
Is this what you imagined when I told you about the snuff dungeon?
No,
I don't think anyone's offended now, apart from you.
I am.
But we had the gruesome imagery of fucking Danny DeVito dying. That's fucking horrific.
Well, I would have used a noose, but it wouldn't have worked.
So Bill, basically, besides the usual ritual stuff, he's going to be in a plushie, yes?
Yes.
Is there any way to weaponize the plushie?
Can you fleshcraft it, make it regular human sized or whatever?
Statistically speaking, you will have all the stats you have at regular size.
Oh, sweet.
However, from a purely aesthetic point of view, you will be a plushie.
Oh,
So
God.
he's going to
I'm
be
Tiny Nook! I'm Tiny Nook! Fuck!
What I'm going to use, I still have. I don't know if I can carry this with myself. The pistol crab arm from way back. I think Punchy left it over for me, but I doubt it's. Is it like big? Is it big or?
It's sizable, but nothing you can't. Nothing outside the realms of carrying. I mean, it's not as big as your tower shield.
Oh yeah. That was basically my question. Can I put it with the plushie so he can have the crab arm again? The pistol.
Oh yeah,
he
he keeps the hand of Nuck because it's part of him.
Yep.
It was ritualistically fused to his body.
Yeah, I'm just going to use that to amplify the rituals so he doesn't fuck up.
Rika will actually help you with this ritual.
Yep.
Sense motive on her before you do that. Don't let her fucking interfere with this ritual because it could go very badly.
What the Rika Takanashi?
So, what is the archetype? Like the is it archetype for a plush then? Oh, sorry, the template, I should say. That's what I was looking for.
Well, if you want to be strictly true, there is a race for teddy bear people.
I just like the idea that Nuck has now got a new template that he has to try and implement. Oh.
Basically,
hang on, I'll get my copy. I'll get the Spheres wiki up.
If it's too dickish, that maybe not. Because it made me feel bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I've seen way worse.
It's got to give you some kind of charisma bonus.
I believe. I know they have a con bonus.
Does the damage his intelligence?
Oh god, if it does, we're going to deal with very angry.
He's already a gibbering retard. What more? Okay, I'm going to dig out my copy of Gonzo too.
I'm so confused.
I basically draw the plushie on the floor with a chalk. I place gold coins in the middle and in his horns, basically to imitate them. I place 100 gold coins in total.
Mm-hmm.
And I place the crab arm. What's his left or the right? What is your fapping head again?
Left hand would. Sorry, right hand would be the fapping hand, so left hand would probably be better for. I don't know.
Yeah. And I'm going to find anything. Do I have anything in the Necronomicon about ghosts or any other book?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to use that to help myself.
The book on necromancy, unsurprisingly, has a fairly robust repertoire on summoning ghosts.
Yeah, so I hope our noble guests do not notice that we are actually resurrecting a dead body in their living room.
These things happen.
Do I know knowledge arcana or what do I roll for this?
It would be religion.
Religion, okay.
Teddy bear race, found it.
Do I know? Can I get anything? Any other bonus? +4 from me. That does not work for skill check. No.
Oh, +4 is skill checks, and don't worry, barring the rolling of a
roll
1, I
one.
think you'll be fine. Yeah, this is going to be a fairly simple ritual. Oh, also, you'll be glad to know that yes, the teddy bear race has a -2 to int,
Oh no, it's all going wrong.
+2 charisma, +2 constitution, -2 intelligence.
How much?
Okay.
Hello, my name is Nakalavi.
Okay, here are its abilities. It's small sized. I'm going to avoid the small size thing just for the sake of ease. Half construct. They get a bunch of bonuses based on. Oh, cannot be raised or resurrected.
Well, I mean, it's not him. We're not resurrecting the plush element, are we?
Also, you'll be glad to know that as a plush, he does not need to drink blood anymore.
Oh, damn. Nice.
As they do not. Good news.
What?
You're now a member of the teddy bear race, which is statted in Gonzo 2. There's a good news and bad news.
Oh,
Good
God.
news is you're immune to the thirst now. The bad news is you took a -2 to int. So you're now a gibbering retard, more so than usual. Don't you have an int of like 4 normally?
6.
6. Okay, it's down to. Put it in the temporary section. That goes down to. Yeah.
Okay.
4. You already had it. Your race gave you a charisma bonus, didn't it?
Yes.
Okay, you're neutral on that. Don't worry. You'd also would have gained a constitution bonus, but that doesn't apply because you're undead. Okay, let's see what else. You can still benefit from drinking. +4 versus fear effects, and all allies within 20 feet gain a +2 morale bonus versus fear. And you gain the bodyguard feat due to your defender of children ability.
Oh my God, I'm a defender of children now.
Oh no.
I mean, as it goes, though,
That sounded so bad coming from.
Okay, here's what bodyguard does. When an adjacent ally is attacked, you may use an attack of opportunity to attempt to aid another action to improve your ally's armor class. This is actually hilariously powerful for you because you add your charisma to people's armor class.
Yeah, my charisma's my charisma mod's +11.
So yeah, if someone's beside you and they get attacked, you can add 11 to their armor class.
Nice.
On the plus side, you're a gibbering fucking moron.
On the plus side. Nice.
Your int is 4.
Tiny knock, defending children.
We turn him round. He's like, Tiny Knock.
Oh, you adorable boo.
He doesn't speak English anymore.
It's worse than I thought. He's from Montenegro.
No, that's Bosnia. The Montenegros are just lazy.
There's a difference between ability and fucking motivation.
Yeah. Do you know how Montenegros agree on the work day? They basically say, okay, Monday is rest from weekend, Tuesday is preparation for work, Wednesday is work day, Thursday is rest from the work, Friday is preparation for weekend, and Saturday and Wednesday and Sunday are weekend. And some old guy gets up. Is every Wednesday going to be a work day?
I love your regional jokes just so much. It just
Okay, so now you have a fully formed Nuclear plush.
Yay! What exactly did I miss? I heard that Naka is now a pedophile or something like that.
no, he's now actually gained.
He's anti-destiny now, basically.
He's become Adam Worski, defender of children.
I'm tiny now, Lemon. I'm tiny now.
Gamera is friend to children. Someone got that.
I use familiar
I got
stranger again, and I turn myself into a small plushie of Danny DeVito.
And go back into color.
Yeah, and I crawl back.
Oh, put him back in.
I don't crawl back in the hole.
Put him back in. He ain't done yet.
we need to
Naka,
bring that into down to 0.
oh, give me a second. What the fuck is it?
Listen, you don't have any of his old dead bodies left. If he gets annihilated now, it's going to need a true resurrection.
Oh, did I not get to keep my fucking Knuckle of V-Corpse? Like the actual Knuckle of V-Corpse?
Well, technically speaking, it rams your soul back into it. So
Alright, I
Raised
thought
Dead
we used
works.
one of the other plushies, like the humanoid ones, to...
Well, it's your preference, whichever one you want to have survived.
Okay, I wanted to keep the fucking Knuckle of
there you
V
go,
one because it was a
Knuckle.
bag of holding.
I've updated you. Fine.
You still have the bag of holding, it's just in your body.
Nice.
It takes up the, shall we say, let's say it takes up the chest slot.
Oh, fucking my bag of holdings inside me. Ooh, sexy.
Can't believe you said this.
It does, however, mean
Oh.
that if you get too close to a portable hole, it's going to get very interesting.
Wait, what would happen if I were to put Naka through my rift dagger thingy?
God, Naka is now vernacular.
The Rift Dagger does not have an extra-dimensional space. It just cuts holes between two spaces and actual physical space.
You're a fucking buzzkill, Bill.
If you were to put him next to a portable hole, however, he would explode in a 10-foot radius implosion that would eject him and everything around him into the astral plane violently through a gap literally a micrometer wide.
wide. Do you want to come over here, Naka?
Why, so we can both
Gone.
die, you fucking idiot.
It's a 10-foot radius burst. Chances are that if it happens anywhere in this fucking place, if it doesn't kill you, it'll collapse the whole building.
No.
So,
Naka.
after much time resurrecting and waiting, and does anything happens? Do they,
You've
eventually
been
come
waiting.
for us
You've
or
been
just-
waiting a good while. You can just kind of kicking the feet. You can see the candles burning down. It's just that it's just quiet. It's very odd.
Yeah. I just expected like they completed the ritual and ended the world or whatever they're doing, and we're done. So what do you guys want?
I'm wondering, so because the tables conjure up food, can I take some booze with me? Because I still don't have any, and I would like to have some on my person.
Oh, yeah. It will. It will. Like I said, it conjures whatever you were about to ask them for.
Right.
Including
Can,
booze.
can I pocket some and take some
Yes.
with me? Okay.
Drink the blue shit.
One
Can I-
second. Right, if I'm gonna get Guinness off this shit, is it gonna be like fucking pulled Guinness or just fucking shitty ass canned Guinness?
It's
That's the real question.
glass bottle Guinness.
Oh, that is the worst crime you
Fucking
could ever
smash
committed.
it on the ground.
You, how can you even? I can't believe you've done this.
Let me explain. It's original, like first batch glass bottle Guinness.
I
What
smashed
original
it on the
Guinness?
ground harder.
You've literally made it worse.
Like it is served to you in a glass bottle, but it tastes as if it were the first batch.
Alright,
made.
fine.
Mate, if it's original Guinness, you can go fuck itself.
It's the consistency of treacle.
I just
If,
fucking
if you were to
down that
tip,
shit.
if you were to tip it upside down or smash the bottle, it would hold in place because the seal hasn't been broken on it yet.
What is Guinness?
It's a non-Euclidean liquid.
But I'll tell you what it isn't. It's not fucking Guinness original.
So are we going to progress into next room or
Yeah,
protest?
let's get
And,
moving. We've given Naka a new.
Wait, are we not waiting for them? Let's just time skip until they show up.
Okay, you wait. The candles keep burning down. You're bored shitless.
You know, Bill's still out running about in the woods as a fucking
Yeah, that's a good
blood-crazed
point.
maniac.
Meanwhile, in the woods,
I am
let go of me, racist! Ah!
I
Runs
would like to
blurry
cast.
into the woods.
I would like to cast Summon Monster. I would like to attempt something very special. I would like to attempt to summon Ugandan Knuckles.
Okay.
Hello, my brother.
Fun fact: when you made, I was hoping you'd do this. I was hoping you'd do this exact thing. Where is that PDF? I got it especially for this.
Oh no.
It's
Oh, no.
somebody statted the knuckles.
Oh no, it's better than that. Way better.
They statted the horde.
Fun fact, Layman, remember when you were really high and you pledged your soul to Dagon?
No,
Well, guess what? You got really high and you pledged your soul to Dagon.
that never happened.
You may
Do you have-
remember.
Do
You
have
may
proof?
remember imbibing Somali tea, and
It's
then
Somali.
and then saying, "I don't care, Dagon, take my soul as long as you summon dolphins." 72 dolphins later.
Okay, that sounds like me.
I have to grab a beer.
Now, where is that spell listing? Now, those of you at home may not be familiar with this particular book. It's called, what is it? Its exact name? I want to make sure I'm getting it right. Lamentations of the Fire Princess, the Flame Princess,
sounds
rather.
right.
It's a D&D system based on basic D&D. But what it does have is a very robust summoning system. It's a level 1 spell, but it takes 8 pages. Okay, let's start rolling on the charts. See what you summon. Okay, let's see.
Bill, this is all going on. I'm going to just change the lizard skin I took. I'm going to change the description on it, and I'm going to just gently write it down. Come to me, and I'm going to continue whispering and incantating, hoping to attract the owner of the skin to come to the room.
Okay. In the meantime, Layman, do me a favor and roll me 1d20.
Oh, just a flat 1d20. Okay. If you give me fucking Zimbabwe knuckles. I will
No.
Victor
Okay,
Rhodesia
roll me
knuckles.
1d3. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see what else.
It's going to turn
Could you roll me 1d6?
It's going to turn into Mexican Silver the Hedgehog.
I must stress, whilst we're doing this, there is an alternate method. If you wish to try and invocate the spell, it will make it much stronger. But I will require that you roll a will save.
Yeah, no, I don't want to summon like fucking the commander. I just need a brother.
Okay.
You can show him the queen.
Roll me another d6, please.
Little one in a tank pops up.
Okay.
What are you doing?
And another d6, please.
I'm going to keep going until I roll something else than a 1.
Okay. And another d6, please.
I don't like this. I don't like
Okay.
this at all.
Next up. Okay.
I get killed by a couch.
What level of summoning were you using?
I don't know what would be adequate for Ugandan knuckles.
I'm just asking what one you'd prefer to use, because it does dictate what you get.
I'm gonna use summon monster level 1.
Okay. Okay, means 1d2s. Okay. And roll me 1d100?
Is this Perils of the Warp?
Nope. It's
That's a
to
shame.
ascertain what your summon's power is. I turned 30. Okay. Do you wish to roll again on the powers table, or are you okay with just the once?
I don't know the system. Is a lower number better or is a higher number better?
It depends entirely on your point of view. But generally speaking, the more boring shit's on the lower end.
Right, I'm gonna roll again.
Okay,
Can I put inspiration into it?
you may.
Oh no! Oh no! Fuck.
Get that. Roll the inspiration if you want.
Yeah, but it wouldn't change shit. Your Dagon. Your Dagon. No. Right. I suppose I have to take the second result, right?
No, you take both. So 4 plus your roll your inspiration. You want to roll?
Oh, I don't like you being
Okay,
helpful, Bill.
6.
It always ends
Okay.
badly.
No. It's all that's happened is you increase the creature's AC. Okay. Now, let's see. Could you roll me? Could you roll me a cast level check, please?
Cast a level check. Right. It's basically just 1d20 plus cast level, right?
Yeah.
No attribute, nothing, right?
Not one knowledge now. Just level. Okay. Okay. You successfully perform the summoning and maintain domination. Now to get some artwork for this thing, because Jesus Christ, this thing's hard to explain.
If you've got fucking Ugandan Knuckles artwork, your autism.
No, I don't. Unfortunately, what you've managed to summon is not quite what you had in mind.
Oh no.
It's how to describe it. Imagine, if you will, a hound, or something vaguely canine at least. It's got the 4 legs. It's got the tail. It's got something approximating a face, but it appears as though the face is on upside down, back to front, and inside out.
Am I now the fucking Tooth Fairy?
And it's more of a kind of a flower of different chunks of dog skull, like multiple tongues, and these twitching crystalline antennae, which kind of writhe and sprout out like the green leaves around petals on a flower.
Okay.
And just as you're wondering what you're looking at, it belches and a little gout of flame erupts from its throat. And I'm saying this as I'm desperately searching through my images folder for something even approaching this fucking monstrosity you've rolled up.
What I'm imagining is, just to make it easy, is like a little corgi, right? But with like Ugandan Knuckles' face, but it's like split in parts, so it looks like a big mouth. That's breathing fire. I think, like in Resident Evil, where like they open up.
Yeah, that's actually the kind of thing it looks like. Alternatively, in The Thing, when the thing turns into the dog thing, the first time, and the skull falls out of it, and it has like the weird tongues and shit, like that.
And all it can make is weird clicking sounds.
Yeah. Due to budget cuts, I'm afraid we're going to have to cut corners a little bit on this particular one and just use the Tarrasque chicken icon again.
Oh, well, I'm okay with that.
Just an error 404 image, just floating.
As you birth this thing into creation, this thing that should not be. Why have you done this?
I've about a stranger myself and become a Scottish Ugandan Knuckles plushie.
I'm sure this won't date the episode horribly.
I know.
Mate, all of them are full of dated
A
memes.
meme that was already dead.
I mean, I can't talk. I made a fucking Russian Deadpool joke in episode 1.
That was woke as fuck.
That joke was fucking dead before it.
No, it was that was so fucking woke. That made me chuckle. Good. It set the tone for the rest of this entire campaign.
Okay, you've now got your abomination. What would you like to do?
I don't know. I just
I just want to play something while we wait.
I was bored.
Oh my god, no! What? Oh, Naka, what have you become?
Did you
You
just
just
notice?
noticed.
Nice.
Everything.
Basically, Bill, while all this is happening, I hope to do incantation with the reptilian
Wait,
skin
give me a second.
and just whisper into it, "Come to me," and "Come to me," and writing inscriptions on it, hoping that whoever shed this skin will come to
Okay, which of the two skins are you using for this, by the way?
the reptilian one.
The actual reptilian one. Good.
Do it.
I basically also have inscribed runes on it. I get a craft of 25 to make it.
Ritualist, you have actually managed to stumble into something. There is actually a creature, an undead, made from the severed skin of a creature. And you seem to have accidentally created one completely independently of those rules. Let me get my copy of the Book of Vile Darkness.
I just wanted to summon the owner of the skin, not create.
Well, that's the beauty of it. You can send the skin out to find people. Oh, wait, was it in that or was it in Libris? No, it's in Libris Mortis. Let's see. New monsters. Forsaken Shell. CR6. Yeah, it's pretty big. Okay. Those of you who are watching see Ritualist chanting over this like shed skin, and then suddenly all the like golden rivets and cabochons indented into it melt and become these burning runes. And the skin stands on its four legs of its own volition.
Spoopy.
Do I have control over the skin?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I say to it, bring me your. Just let me remember the word in English. Sorry. Bring me the one who has created you to me. Basically, I want. How do you say the previous owner of the skin? I cannot put it eloquently in English. Sorry.
Take me to
You
your
know,
leader.
if they make us wait in this room long enough, we'll probably all kill ourselves.
I mean, so far we've managed to kill you
It's
pretty
the-
successfully.
It's the ultimate trap. Holy fuck! It's like whatever. If you like put an obstacle in our way, we're just gonna blast through it. The only way to actually kill us is just leave us be.
It goes north and wriggles under. It tries to wriggle underneath the door frame, but finds that it's physically blocked. Like the door is airtight.
I say we go boot the door down and just go fucking kill things.
Can I gently knock on the door?
Okay, you may.
I gently knock at the door.
You hear a voice on the other side. What is it?
There is something here that is looking for its previous owner.
We're famine.
Famine, we're famine. I hope you like famine too.
I also say it's incredibly hard to describe how this thing came to be.
As you're talking to him, you notice that the candles situated around the room are guttering out.
The candles inside the room.
Yeah, they've literally burnt down so much that they are going out of their own volition. They're running out of fuel.
Has he opened the door to look at the skin?
A slot in the door kind of slides across, and you can see this glass layer kind of peers down. Those burning green eyes.
I gently point him at the skin, and I say, "This thing wants to be back to the one who created it."
As you're saying this, Layman,
Yes.
the creature, if it can be called that you summoned, isn't looking very healthy.
Oh no. Do you have Ebola?
Are you lost, Dewey? And then it crumbles to dust.
I break down crying. I just bawl my eyes out.
Rika does her best to console you.
Dominic, I want Rika to laugh in Layman's face.
To be honest, he's probably into that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, kinda.
It was so silent yet so stern. What does the creature inside the room do?
It really looks down, looks at the thing crumbling in the background, and quietly slides the little slot back across. Layman,
Yes.
would you like to roll me a heal check, please?
Oh yes, absolutely.
This to see if you can heal your soul.
If I can overcome the loss of my Ugandan knuckles. Please tell me I have Ebola.
You do not have Ebola, but you're not feeling well.
Yes. Yes. I am growing stronger. No, I would actually like to check myself in the most paranoid fashion I can. Complete full body check. But I'm keeping to myself.
Cavity check.
You've got no injuries, but you do feel unwell. And as you're doing this, the candles finally give out their last small wax, and the room is plunged into darkness.
Every room, even the room where I'm looking at in.
I would like to change my
Yes.
goggles to night vision.
Okay, as you turn on night vision, you notice one thing. Rika's not there.
Pump.
Well, me and fucking Mud can see in the dark.
Yeah.
So where did you go?
Roll perception check for you. You have no earthly idea.
But wait, can I know since I'm from Earth and I would have an earthly idea? Something.
I'll rip one of my button eyes out and throw it at Duck.
I explode the button eye.
You just out of cast from the evil bullshit we're doing.
Yeah, this has had a distinct lack of evil bullshit for the trigger warning it was given.
Well, you bluffed your way through the first encounter.
Yeah, to be fair, it's
You've been stuck in a waiting room for like 3 hours.
It's not really Bill's fault, but can I just ask why there were casting couches here to begin with?
That is purely up to your speculation. I couldn't possibly call. Hang on, wait, what? So you just disappeared.
Again.
I'm putting on my fourth icon.
God.
Yeah. Bill, basically, will this creature let the corpse pass inside the door?
They seem to be doing their best to ignore you.
But have they opened the door? Like
They've not.
Like...
In fact, they're going to be leaving the door alone.
Let's go put the door down.
Yeah, fuck this. We've been waiting for 3 fucking hours.
Yeah,
Fuck this shit.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna build my robot now.
Don't
worry, no offensive material this time.
Have they locked the door? Or
The door is when you try the door is locked. Very securely, sir. It feels like the door is actually. Okay, I just noticed what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh my god!
Can you bring back the white nationalist robot? That's more wholesome.
Oh no!
Alright, fucking show us the way. Fucking.
Let's go, let's do it.
Show
Let's
us
move
the
away from the
way.
door. Mud,
no.
I don't have a
blow
way
that
to-
fucking door.
Is there like a keyhole or something inside of it?
There does not appear to be. Not from this side, anyway.
But can I? Does anybody want to bust it, or can I have a go with it?
Go for it.
You can have a go. During that time, I'm going to pick up all the couches and I'm going to fucking stack them up in barricades this way to the right. I'm going to put them all on top of each other and put them.
I'm going to order the corpse to stand here behind, and I'm going to basically use my crossbow and point it at the lock and fire.
Okay.
I assume at the place where where the hinges will. The hinges? Yes.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Just damage, no need for
No, it's a door. It's fairly easy to hit.
damage.
Are you okay, Richard?
Yeah. Just looking to find.
Oh, God.
Layman, I'm guessing you're trashing the room at present.
No, I'm basically completely catatonic on my knees, just staring at the ceiling, contemplating suicide.
Yep, that sounds about right.
She'll never love you like I love you.
What a fruit.
27.
I get a 30 on that. Try to comfort Layman. Roll against me, Layman.
No, there is no way to heal me.
How well does the blast on the hinges work?
Okay, you knock a hole through the heavy-duty oak door, and there's a hiss as the air in the room kind of is no longer sealed.
So it was basically a vacuum inside.
You were the room you were in was sealed.
So are the doors knocked out, or do we have to fire again?
You can open up enough that you can spend this. If you spend this the rest of your turn, you can remove the bar on the door, allowing you and the rest of the party access to the next room. However, as soon as you shoot through the door, I believe that's time for initiative, folks.
You can
So I
knuckle
have like
spot.
one move left before the shit starts.
Yes.
You can knuckle spot. You must lead the way.
Can I kind
I
of
believe in you.
step back and do a shot from here, or would that not count?
Wait on a second. Wait,
You can either unlock the door or you can make the shot.
if the door, sorry, when the door gets unlocked because we're in a vacuum, is it just going to suck us out?
It's not that strong.
So-
It's just it's not a vacuum. It's just it's sealed.
Oh man.
So
I guess you
no
guys
way
can
of
breathe then.
like stepping
No
back and
suck
just doing
feeling.
and doing a rapid shot with negative bonus, like. Go.
Yeah, you can. You have as many attacks left as you have. You made one shot to knock through the door. You now have another. You have as many shots as you have normally left, -1.
Okay, I'll then step back and I think this will take a bit of aiming to hit it now because I'm in the back. So I'm just going to roll to blast this thing away.
Okay, what were you aiming for again, boy? Just
I'm just going to make this door just blast open. Do I have any general idea of where to aim to just
just to knock it off its hinges. You can just spray crossbow bolts at it until it falls off. You can quite easily clear away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just not clear. It explodes off its hinges in a shower of light.
I shut at the top of my mind. The Jew is here.
Fuck my
Why
god.
are you not opening doors to me? Let my people loot.
Those of you who look into the room can see that the room beyond where you were held, it's filled with a very bizarre scene. Children have been chained up to the floor and have been forced to stack very heavy-looking granite stones on top of each other in a sort of a tower arrangement. And from what you're seeing, as they were doing this, just as they were getting to the point where it looked like the little monuments they were making look complete, the large, hulking, third-looking creature would just casually walk by and knock them over. That said, as a result of this kind of ordeal, the children look like they're strong, like hard labor.
We just had a bit of a disconnection.
Why am I not in the turn order? I'm clicked.
Um,
Hang on, I'll just add you to the initiative.
should be reconnected. What the fuck was that?
Someone's
Your
sneezing.
mum get
Oh.
Oh, that's my girlfriend.
fuck.
Oh,
wait, tell her I said bless you.
Fuck.
Man, Jenga's got pretty metal.
Bug. Fucking delete Bobby's stat.
Oh yeah, I
Fucking
should
Bobby's
probably roll
stat.
initiative. That's a really
Bobby
good idea.
stands.
Oh man, the budget's definitely increased. It says Nuka and Aiden next to our names. Oof, woo lad.
Oh yeah, and I've
Yeah,
completely fucked the formatting.
Even
Oh, yeah.
I have a name. Actually, I can only see my name and Aiden's name.
1 second.
Nobody else.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, wait. That's much better. All in one line.
So who wants to be the first into the room?
Well,
One
Actually,
person will lead the way.
It's me again.
yeah, you'll be first. Unfortunately,
The big fucking thing.
yeah. If anyone wants to try and identify these creatures, feel
Yes,
free
I
to.
would. I would like to do that.
Do you have actual visual? You saw the last one.
Is it like planes or a religion or a arcana?
It would be planes.
Only Richard can see it because I can't see it either.
It is
21.
He will tell you that it's the same thing that appeared earlier to resurrect Nuka.
And what the thing is?
It is a creature named a leucodaemon. They are, funnily enough, they're deacons of Apollyon, the horseman of plague.
I mean,
What do they like? What do they hate?
They are the embodiment of souls killed by spreading plagues and pandemics. They, funnily enough, the guide to daemons actually gives a proper offering, like cacodaemons accept a pound of flesh or souls. A leucodaemon requires scabs or bottled blood or sputum from a plague victim or a bound plague survivor. However, these appear to have already been bound.
Still,
That said,
You
it
cannot
doesn't.
bribe them.
It does not prevent the one that's in the room from drawing its bow, which is about as large as a ship's mast, drawing it with relative ease.
getting flashbacks to
Come
Almondo.
behind my shield.
I'm getting
Attempt to
flashbacks.
put one through you, ritualist.
wait a minute. Are cacodemons basically Venetian Jews then? If they want a pound of flesh.
They just want flesh.
Hmm.
Just that they are not terribly large, so a pound is enough for them.
I tell to the crawling skin behind me to support me against my back. So I can hold the shield in front of me.
Attack of opportunity, add plus 11 to Ritualist's fucking AC.
You need to be Oh, you are adjacent. See it?
In my country, there is problem.
What is your AC, ritualist?
My AC is 26.
Okay. It is a good job that Knuckle was there, because if not, that would have smashed through your shield and probably
Impaled
pinned
me.
you to the. Yeah. This arrow, which is about the size of a javelin, smashes into your shield and nearly knocks you off your feet. And from where you are, where it pokes through the other side of the shield, you can see it's dripping with horrific pus and viscera.
So the
Yeah,
shield
like-
is now basically useless. Or,
Well, no, it's still usable. It's just got the arrow stuck in it.
Okay.
And on its second attack, 26 was your AC, right?
Yeah.
Another arrow smashes into your shield.
Oh, thank God, Naka. Also, I don't think I included the plus. Just for initiative, not for armor. From Suzerain.
Sorry, what was that? You're breaking up a little bit, Ritualist. Could you repeat that?
+4 from Suzerain. It's not for armor. No?
I do not believe so. I could be wrong. But,
Actually, I have a +4 to AC.
yeah.
AC attacks, damage rolls, checks, and saves. So it's.
But in any case, so that is
30. I did
its
not
turn.
include
And as you're doing that, the other Leucodaemon will re-emerge from the wall.
Nani?
Can I get an attack of opportunity on that?
What's your CMD?
CMD 31.
You may.
Dual burst. Fucking fucking 25.
Will miss.
But +4 for Ritualist and -6 AC.
Will still miss.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, this thing's fucking bullshit.
You rolled a 9.
Yeah, I know. I know.
In any case,
Yeah,
It
sorry.
it will use one of its abilities. It is going to use, as a standard action, a 20-foot cone. As it opens its rotten maw, and this is horrible wrenching noise as all its peristaltic muscles flex in the wrong direction, and it just vomits this stream of buzzing flies out of its gullet.
That's kind of my fetish, to be honest.
Nice. I close my mask.
Okay, could both Nuka and Ritualist, could you both roll me reflex saves, please?
Okay.
Don't forget +4.
What is this against?
I'd like to roll higher than 10 on at least one roll today, please. Nope. Not allowed, apparently. So yeah, 22.
Okay, that fails.
Oh,
Those of you who failed,
fuck, Bill, I want to use Divine
Oh.
Flight to save.
Oh no.
okay,
I can
you
use
may.
it once a day.
You may.
To reroll a critical one.
Don't roll a 1 again. Okay, Ritualist, you take 15 points of damage. Nuka takes a full 30.
Oof.
Holy shit.
When I do dodge, do I move to the field or stay here?
Oh, you just hunker down your armor and the flies wash over you. You can stay still. Okay. You are both sickened.
Can I get sick of my plushie?
Yeah,
Yes.
and I also want to use Armor of Gold to sacrifice. Have 4 damage reduction on the -4 damage.
Okay.
Nuka just starts vomiting yarn.
It's
yeah.
It's just stuffing.
fucking that scene for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, that's all I'm picking up.
Do
Yeah.
I have a picture of flies?
Yeah, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become Scalpel.
Oh.
What happens to the skin that is like behind me? It just ignores the flies.
Yeah. It has to roll 2. I'll roll for it. Okay, he actually passes. Still takes 15 damage. Okay. No, unfortunately, it's still sickening, and you're just covered in these horrific bite wounds from these creatures. There's enough flies that they are literally stripping flesh off the bone, and they're still lingering as well. They're not going away. They're staying. They know that there's an easy feast here, and they're just going to do their best to devour you where you stand.
I'm glad I don't have skin.
I can make it moths if you prefer it.
Wait, but I'm still fucking crystalline. Like, wouldn't it fuck them up eating bits of me?
No, these are flies from Abaddon. They've eaten worse.
Oh,
I remind you that do you want to know what the main thing daemons eat? Soul gems.
Oh.
You're basically made of like rock candy to them.
Okay.
This kind of prismatic cloud is the cloud of flies. It's the best icon I could find. Okay, that is his turn. Oh, before I forget. Double check. Okay, that's just through the hours. Okay. Yep, that's his turn. Ritualist, you're up.
Yeah, just 1 second. Basically, can I make a 5-step here without provoking attack of opportunity? Am I out of the range of the flies and the shit?
Yes.
I'm going to order the horrible skin to attack this thing and basically just coil itself around its head to obstruct its vision.
Okay, so just like try and drape the skin over the creature's head, try and get up its face. Okay, I can definitely do that. Of course, you choose a fucking dirty trick maneuver on a creature from 3.5 that didn't have CMB. Let me just crunch some numbers.
I had no idea. I just
I know. I'm busting your balls, man.
Out
Don't
of the
worry.
wall and wanted it dead.
I'm just getting this
Wait,
idea
this
of
thing's
wet
got a
flannel
burrow
just hidden.
speed? What the fuck?
I didn't know this shit.
It's also a grapple ability, by the way. I'm gonna call this a blade bind, just to play to its strengths. Okay. Your Forsaken Shell leaps up onto this creature's face. It's doing its best. It's cramming all of its mass into the thing's empty eye sockets, and it's doing a good job, but it's hard to tell how effective it is. It's wrapping itself around the entire head, trying to like close the jaws shut as well. It's really hard. It's a lot of back and forth. You're not sure who has the upper hand quite.
Well, I am now going to help it because I'm going to take my crossbow and I'm going to unload a fucking salvo into the motherfuckers.
Okay.
And rolling for attack. 24. Roll for damage. I'm basically aiming for the gut of this creature, not to hit the head and to harm the...
Okay. Let's see. 24.
24 is for attack, 25 is for damage. I assume 24 hits.
24. Hang on, let me double check something.
Sorry.
24 will. Double check how much this thing's.
We
Okay.
have it
Yeah,
both-
that will hit. That will hit. Just. Literally down to a single. You matched its AC. You're lucky this thing's are quite heavily dex based.
So if I had like 5-foot step is like free, and ordering the creature is like swift action, and I use my standard action to fire. Can I use my movement to fire again at this thing?
Oh yeah, you can make a full round attack. You get your full complement of shots.
Yeah, I can fire like 4 more rounds.
Not sure how many.
I think
What shot?
one of my bolt has magazine has 5 rounds.
Yeah, you can only attack.
Use two on the door, so I have like 2 more.
Yeah, you can make a certain number of attacks around using iterative attacks. As a 4-round action, you can attack once for every 5 base attack bonus you have. So at level 8, you'd have 8/3. So you get 2 attacks. If you have rapid shot, you get another one.
Yeah, I have rapid shot. So I can fire 2 more times now.
Yeah.
So this is the regular one?
You will be taking a stacking penalty, like you take a minus. But sorry, yeah, this one's the regular one.
Yeah,
that'll hit.
The next one, the next one is -2.
-5 on the next one. Oh
okay,
yeah.
-5. Okay. Ooh. And this is damage for 29 damage. And the next attack. And -5. I don't think this one will hit.
Okay, the last one misses. But yeah, you got 2 solid hits in. What kind of bolts are you using?
Force bolts.
Oh yeah, force bolts to go straight through the DR. Okay. Double check. Yeah, you dump the whole magazine into this thing's gut. You can see its intestines are squirming with those flies. And it just kind of wrenches its body about, crashing into the wall, smashing through. You actually see it smashes through the part of the partition where the illusion that hides the hidden room is. And it's little more than a little gap for it to hide, nothing more. And it's shrieking this horrible guttural cry. Less of a cry, more like the sound of bone shattering against itself. Is
it dead or dying?
It's not dying. It's injured. I'll put it that way. You've drawn first blood.
Well, I think that's the end of my turn. Just quietly sit and reload my crossbow.
Next up is the now catatonically depressed Dr. Lehman.
You have no fucking idea. I'm gonna channel my inner otaku to finish this fight in a single sentence. Actually, I won't.
Lehman, I've got an idea.
Yes.
Pardon me. If you wait until I attempt my next turn, I'm going to jump acrobatics on top of it and hit it with Kill the Wounded, and then we can hit it with the ultimate Knuckle Lehman rape maneuver. If you like.
Don't forget, there is one just like this in the other room.
The more reason to get rid of this one now.
Step up the...
I think I can take it eventually in this round if everything goes smoothly. Right. I jump into its face and I use what's it called, double strike to attack once with my.
It has my skin on its face. Be gentle.
No, fuck off. Double strike makes it so that I can attack with my primary and my secondary weapon once, right?
Yes. In your case, all 4 of them.
So that's basically 5 attacks, right?
Ah, yes. The 3 arms you have plus the 2 shrimp arms, yeah.
Absolutely. 5 attacks. I actually have to roll thing because my macro is fucked up. Give me just 1 tiny second. Ignore this roll. Yeah, it's fucked. I'm gonna roll manually.
Whoa.
Do I get any bonuses?
It is taking penalties as it is grappled.
And do I get any suzerain bonuses from fucking ritualist?
Yeah.
+4 on everything.
+4. Is Aiden performing?
No, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So no, she isn't. Okay, so it's basically just +4 from ritualist, right?
At present, yeah. I'll figure. Don't worry about the bonuses from him. I will figure that stuff in at my end.
Okay. We rolled a 1, boys.
Nice.
Roll another d20 to confirm. Okay, it's just perils, not perils. Event. And
Throw the demon down the couch.
So my country can be free. People may travel.
oh, you'll be glad to know that I made some slight changes to how perils works. As we know, on a 1 to 5, you roll on the perils chart rather than psychic phenomena chart. If you roll a nat 20, very interesting things can happen.
Okay, so you want me to roll a 20?
No, it's only when you roll a natural 20 on that
right.
confirmation. Roll me a 1d100, please. What'd you get?
A 62.
Okay, 62. That is... Banshee's Howl. A shrill keening rings out across the immediate area, shattering glass and forcing every mortal creature able to hear it to pass a toughness test or be deafened.
I'm not mortal.
I have the well-versed +4 versus Sonic. Does that affect that at all?
That will apply on your save. Just everyone roll me a fort save.
Fuck.
Well, I'm not mortal though.
Don't
Fuck.
forget +4.
This is not my day.
Fucking
I'm
bullshit.
weak to sound.
Did I not put? Why did I not put my saves there? Beyond me.
Do I add the +4?
Yes.
Oh, thank fuck.
Saves.
Yeah, I get 34. I'm okay.
I think the only person so far. Actually, no. Let me roll the damn check.
Yeet.
I wouldn't worry too much. Archie, yep. Mud managed to fail.
Yeet.
Wait, no, double check. Actually, wait, no. No, in fact, you did not.
Now I'm actually gonna say yeet.
Let's put it this way. I was rolling to see what the DC would be. I rolled a 2. Such is life. So everyone, this is just a horrific keening noise that rings through the room. I'm going to say that what happened was Layman, in his fervor to try and stab this creature in the Lucadaemon in the face, struck the skin through one of its runes, and the rune exploded in a shower of magical backlash.
Okie dokie, that's fun.
Okay, so so
Also, Bill, I fucked up. Please add a 2 to every attack.
okay, so -4 attacking into a grapple on your allies. So -6. +4 from ritualist, and net -2. +2 from what you said, and flanking +2. So net +2. One of those hits.
Okay, that's fine. Do you know at the top of the head what Fire Steel's bonus is? Is it 1d6 or 1d4? I believe it's 1d6, right?
Fire Steel, it does 1d4 damage once it's heated up.
Yes. I do have my special scabbard.
True. Are you wearing Fire Steel armor or just regular?
I am wearing completely regular armor.
Guess it's just 1d4 then.
Right.
Great fucking 1,000-degree rapier versus plague demon.
You literally stab it through the skin attached to its face, and you can hear a horrible cracking noise from the bone beneath. You feel like it would be rattling out a cry, but it doesn't really have vocal cords. All it has is the buzzing of flies inside and the rasping of bone against bone.
This makes me happy.
Okay, will that be all?
Do I have enough time left to make a quick dab?
Yes.
I would like to dab, and that's all.
Naka, you're up.
Okay. I use acrobatics. Still lower than 10. Nice. Brilliant. To fucking jump up the wall, trying to dodge any attempt at a counter, like it would do. To run up it and jump on top of the demon. On its back.
As you attempt to jump onto it, it smashes you out of the air.
We're a 34? Sorry, a 35?
With the skin across its head wrapped around.
35, sorry. I did not include the ritualist bones there, so that does meet, yeah.
And I'm gonna pop. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking smack it with a fucking dazzling strike. So that's 35 and 40. So 41 with
Hit.
monomolecular blade. And is this thing weak to silver?
It has DR versus silver, anything that isn't silver.
Oh, good.
And let me double check. Yeah, it's good or silver, so yeah, you're good.
Alright, cool. So I'm just gonna fucking. Yeah, fuck it. Boom.
Okay. Is it what damage types are there, by the way? I know one's
Oh, I've not done this.
D6.
I've not done the fucking sanctification. I mean desiccation. Or whatever it is.
Don't worry, it's immune to it.
Oh, is it? That is pretty much just fucking silver. Like, just the base damage.
Okay. You hack off one of its horns, and a large chunk of its skull with it.
Oh, nice.
Again, a horrible rasping noise, the buzzing of flies, and the movement of maggots amongst its flesh. It's all that you can really hear. Will that be all, Naka?
Yep.
Will you be remaining on the creature's face? Or
Yeah, the
you
face is getting pretty crowded.
yes.
Yeah. Well, I jumped to this back. Yeah, but fuck it. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna drop down. Yeah. And what is no? Aid Another's a move action for me, innit? Or is it a swift action? No, is it a swift action?
Move. You already used your move action.
No, I'm trying to remember. Like, fucking, what is it normally? Aid Another?
It's normally a standard action. For you, it's a move.
Alright, fair enough. Just double.
Zealots get it as a swift. Zealots are the only ones who get it swift.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, I'll finish it off.
Okay, next up is Aiden.
Okay, I'll start out by using, because I have the combat suit that allows me to use the bardic performance as a swift action, so I'll start doing that, doing the inspired rage. And then also, because I have accelerated drinking, I'm going to take a drink of booze, which I not only... So that gives everybody... So I have a question. Okay, because I don't know shit. Naka and Ritualist are sickened, right? So one of the things I have is good for what ails you. Does that continue to... Can they... This says then they can make a new saving throw against that.
Yes, I can allow that.
Okay. I'm just asking. And
We-
then
Weirdly, it's a reflex save.
okay. And then also that also gives everybody the morale bonus against mind effects. And then I have one more question about the morale bonus. So since I give a morale bonus too, does that stack with ritualists?
It's
I think
morale
if
bonuses don't
it's,
stack.
if it's bigger, yours will apply. Mine is +4. I don't know, but how big is yours?
I think it's 3.
But if it's not, if it's, you can get like a plus. You can get a morale bonus to one thing and a morale bonus to another. And if they are separate, if they're bonuses to separate things that do stack, then they do stack. If you had someone who had if your bonus versus mind effects, that's morale based, and a bonus versus specifically charm, that's morale based, they stack. But if it's just if it's just saving throws, and then specific types of saving throws, then they stack. So yeah, they would stack in this case, I think.
Okay, then I'm also going to use a moment of greatness, so everybody within 50 feet can double their morale bonus on anything, I think.
Sweet Jesus. Forgot about that spell.
And that's, I think, all I'm doing.
You've just given everyone a +8 to pretty much everything.
Yep, it's great.
And +10 on others. Okay. Husk's turn. Okay. The Husk is going to cast something. It will wave its arms in a precise pattern, and you hear a bizarre noise. Then it will use the rest of its action to run away. Past the door.
Can you roll perception to see what it is?
You may. It should be spellcraft.
Spellcraft. So perception or spellcraft?
Spellcraft.
Sorry, this is 14, not 15.
Okay. You know what it is. What he's done is he's created what's called a section of frozen time in the corridor ahead of you. If you were to step inside it, you'd be trapped inside.
How long does it last for?
So basically,
It will last for as long as he's let it. So it'll be this round and until his next round.
I relayed the information to everybody else.
Miss Standy.
It appears as though the husky buff that ran off is a time sphere user. That should be fun to find. Anyway, that's his turn. Mark 3, you're up.
Cool. So I'm gonna gently put my hand on my robot. I'm gonna be like, Ugandan Knuckles robot. Does that weird creature know the way? It's an important question.
Why was I programmed to be a pain?
So he's gonna make his way over as an attack action. He's gonna give a quick sniff. The smell of Ebola.
Everybody in Uganda knows Kung Fu.
In Uganda, we have no water, so we must drink the child blood.
Suck.
Please give me a black coin for that bill, please.
Smell him,
Oh, yeah.
brothers.
It should only be ignore the numbers, basically, as long as it's not a 1.
It's on 1, so go ahead.
Don't ask for black coins, fucking asshole.
Double attack. Do any of those hit? the other one? All right.
Tell you what. I think it's time to cash out.
Come on, I spent at least 10 minutes on the Ugandan Knuckles robot.
Yeah, Zambuca must get a refill at some point.
Well, to be fair, other than when they explode, do these drones ever manage to hit anything anyway?
Yes.
You fail! Get cucked!
Ugandan Knuckles, you betray me.
He does not know the way.
He is not the commander.
Bell is not the commander.
You are no king.
My plan is to get to piss Bill off so much that he uses all the black coins. That's my strategy. That's my prime strategy.
Here's the thing, out of character, real quick. I noticed something. When playing games, I think it's completely retarded to play the game against an opponent, right? It's completely retarded to play the game by its rules. It's far smarter to go directly after the person and just break the person. So I like what we're doing with Blue at the moment.
You're gonna have to get up pretty early in the morning to break my constitution, mate.
Where's the horse? We need one.
Yeah, all that's really happening is we're getting black dot coins at the moment.
Check out the Python
Yeah, that's-
private.
Yeah, that's
There
my.
is something new in there.
Awesome.
Yeah, next person's turn. I literally have nothing else to do.
Oh, who's next? Maybe the person who get the black coins cashed out on him.
No, that
Nope.
was where the little robot went. The
Oh no.
little Ugandan Knuckles. He was so pure. He was only looking to
He's so
remove
cute.
Ebola. Whereabouts is that?
Okay, the Cacodemon is going to float over here. Nucker,
Yes.
you feel like kind of a weird scratchy noise at the back of your brain. It's the sound of someone establishing a telepathic communication.
I do not accept the charges.
Okay. In that case, it'll just wander off.
Maybe it was Bill.
Guys, what do you think? Should I accept the charges?
I think. With
No,
the
it's too late
bonus,
now.
Now Bill's just fed up now. He's just giving it. He's just.
Fuck off.
Oh.
Oh shit, you
You've-
told
you've-
you to
you've
no,
done.
fuck you. If I answered that, it would fuck me and I would go batshit.
You have +8 from Aiden and +4 from me.
Doesn't matter. I only have 4 intelligence. I'm gonna go apeshit when something fucks with my mind and we're in an child rape hellhole.
How many layers of intelligence are you on right now, Naka?
Minus 3.
Jesus.
You're like a little baby. Watch this.
Technically speaking, at this current point in time, Nucker gets 1 skill point a level.
That's kind of
1.
nice.
Oof. Remember what he said about dumping it all into sense motive?
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Okay. Bobby stands. Alright, that's meant to go on yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
It is often.
So I'm gonna telepathically communicate with the people around, and I'm very disappointed in the people around me, and I'm still the Herald of Famine, so I'm technically a rank above you guys. Do they react?
I thought you were talking about me. Oh, fair enough.
I thought you were talking about the party.
Yeah,
I was very
I was
confused
just like-
why you were
I
taking
was
this
just-
moment to shit talk the
I
rest
had
of
no
the
idea.
party.
I wasn't even angry. I was kind of accepting
I
that.
was just going, yeah, that's honestly like just the one rank above them.
I was a little bit confused by one rank. I'm like, I mean, bit rude.
Oh, come on, Demon. You and me were basically the same rank.
We're basically the same person. It's fine.
Duck, roll diplomacy.
Okay.
Roll diplomacy to pull rank. Ah, diplomacy. Truly the skill that Irish are famed for.
Do I get bonuses to this, by the way?
Oh yeah, I think so. Very much.
Yeah.
Okay, so what?
Plus
bonus?
Just roll it regularly hard at my end.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, so the bonuses that are given to you are the same as what you've rolled in total, for a total of 16. You are not terribly you're okay convincing for a normal person, but for a Lucodemon, who are deacons of the god of plague, who literally Apollyon's like cohort. You're found a little bit wanting. It appears as though the person you're addressing is too busy being stabbed repeatedly in the face.
Are they? Well, you know what?
Who are you reaching out to? Are you reaching out to like the Cacodemons or the Lucodemons?
Well, basically, I guess more of the Cacodemons because that one's kind of been dealt with. The thing in front of us, like, and the Cacodemons seem a bit more numerous. I could be fucking on that, but
They're about the place, but they're just...
Bill, have you seen what Nosfig has made?
Yeah.
Oh god, it's like, what are you going to do now?
wait, I can fix this. I can fix this. Do like the cake. I'm guessing they probably won't, but do like the little minion things are the Cacodemons. Do they count as living creatures?
Cacodemons are technically living creatures, yes.
Apocalyptic fear.
Okay, I'm looking up what their saves are. If memory serves, they're not great. DC is what?
DC, I believe it's a charisma, so that's +4. And was it like
It's a total of 18.
total of 18? Yeah.
Okay, so the Cacodemon fails. The Lucodemon is unfazed.
All right. Not great, but it's something. And
All the kids trapped in the other room, they are shitting themselves, quite literally.
All the other kids with the pumped out kids better run.
thanks for singing that, Damon. Apocalyptic fear would be like a standard action, I'm guessing, yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm basically just gonna
Sit on the couch and spread fear.
Put your feet up on the table.
I sit on the couch. I pull off the mask. I'm Harvey Weinstein.
I thought you were going to pull
Where's
the
the pipe
plant
bomb?
out.
Yeah.
Just turns to the party. Come on, guys, you're embarrassing me.
Please, you're embarrassing me.
Go up to the room.
Actually, would I know if, like, what weakness would the swarm of flies have? Would they be weak to any elements?
AoEs, in general.
I think.
Really? Oh, but like, would fire or frost damage? Would I know if either one of those would be better?
Let's put it this way: a strong breeze would disperse them.
All right, then I'll throw a bomb via Diddly Bang.
Seamus. Pull my finger.
Why? Oh.
Oh. I thought you all the Westerns knew the joke.
Fucking general.
I like the
This is
the
gonna s-
concept that the Serbians only get like the only comedy that follows over from Western Europe, like the West, is dad jokes.
Fucking pull my finger. I don't think I've heard that in like fucking 2 decades.
Yeah,
Sounds like
I'm
you're
basically
lost.
gonna throw a bomb there. So just gotta find bomb to hit.
Roll to hit. Don't roll a 1.
Did that roll? This is before bonuses.
You're good.
Yeet, and bomb damage.
You fuck up the couch, something fierce.
It's not the first time. Mainly because of
I
fucking
don't-
Nuka.
And the trash man gets kicked immediately obliterated.
I'm the trash man. I go in the garbage.
What happened? What happened?
Remember, you climbed into the weird, like, hole in the wall and got eaten by a sphere of annihilation?
Duck, if I sorry.
No, I
There's
don't
no
think they
reason that I
forgot.
don't kill enough players.
You can fucking kill me. I'll just keep coming back more retarded than ever.
I hope you realise that every time that you get resurrected, it costs the party money.
Thank God for the drugs.
Yeah. Well, I asked the party, should I keep going down the hole, and they said yes. So yeah, fuck you.
Oh, Knuckles, stop blaming your failures on the party. That's fucking shit.
Remember
Exactly.
the previous hole we went down to? I first threw down the torch and it was gone. Just remember this shit.
You should have. If you're going to go down the hole, man, protection always, like.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It was kind of a weak performance, not gonna look now.
I thought you were my bros. You just told me she was willing.
I thought you were Bay. Turns out you're just a fan.
I can't believe that this though.
Let's not get too savage now. Come on, now, lads. Oh.
So now that Seamus Weinstein is done with his turn,
Big thing in fear now.
okay, Luca Damon's turn. Unless Duck, you got anything else you want to do?
Intense Dabberoni.
I like to think it's like the game Bully, where the sitting down animation is glitched. So every time you sit down, you kind of spin the spot a couple times. You just clip through everything, start T-posing. Okay. Let's see what we got to play with. Ooh, I didn't know they could do that. This will be a laugh. Layman,
Yay.
what's your touch AC?
Oh, but I can't believe you.
Can't believe you've done this.
Yeah, I can't believe you asked me this.
Can't I upset this?
No,
Yeah.
fuck off. I don't need this.
Beep, beep,
Let
beep,
it
beep,
happen.
beep.
I can take it. Right, can it? Yeah, my touch AC should be 21.
Okay, could you roll me a will save, please?
No, actually, no, no. I'm just kidding, Dale. There you go.
Fuck me, you actually rolled nat 20. That's good. That's very good. That's very useful. Okay. You are going to be glad you rolled that nat 20. As the Lucadaemon just casts Harm, which deals 100 points of damage. Halved thanks to your will save. Take 50 points of damage.
No attack of opportunity.
He rolled successfully to cast defensively.
Right. Okie dokie.
I'm,
Oh, you're good heads.
I can't counter that at all.
Well, if you have a counter that activates versus, well, you can counter versus the touch attack or the will save. There's a
Well,
number
I
of.
can-
Bill, I actually have a good question. It's a touch attack, right?
Yes, it's a touch attack and then a will
So
save.
it is a touch,
I believe.
right? Actually-
Yes,
I would like to do an acrobatic dodge.
you may. No, in future,
Nothing is happening to others, just to Layman, because I lost sound for a second.
just layman. In future, this is going to be the last time that I will accept this, because in future, when you say, don't worry, just let it happen, I will take that as gospel.
You know what? You're actually right. I'm not gonna do acrobatics. I didn't say it, so yeah. I'm taking 50 points of damage.
That's fair. I appreciate the effort.
Fucking lucky you get that natural 20, you bastard.
I think this was a silver coin.
Can you visualize harm for me? Like, what does it do?
Harm, apparently.
What harm does is it literally is raw negative energy just smashed into your body, rendering you apart molecule by molecule.
I scream at the top of my lungs. I had more negative energy when I was shopping in Hot Topic than this, you little bitch.
Can I get a picture of Layman with an emo fringe, please?
What do you think that fucking beep in the middle of his face is? Look at it. That's the exact shape of an emo fringe, just colour on top of his head, but
I can't unsee it.
I genuinely can't believe you said this.
Oh, you just debunked your entire existence. You're gonna have to delete your channel now.
you don't even exist. You're not even a person.
Layman, I just buy the fucking Knight's helmet now and get it over with. There's no use for that face anymore.
It's fucking time. It's time.
Anyway, the other Luca Damon. If I can stop choking on fucking rice crackers, Jesus Christ.
Is that a racial thing or?
No, my boyfriend only looks Asian.
All right.
That's
I'll
fucking
tell you what though, probably better off in it. How's it goes?
What else?
The one inside with the fucking huge. Bow.
Okay, yeah, the one with the bow. Oh god.
Gun?
I think I may have cut the pallet. Okay, I think we're good. He's going to knock another arrow and shoot at the party.
I am behind the wall.
Can't stop myself from fucking talking. Can I?
And me and Layman are standing behind the giant wall of monster that's still.
Yeah, there are walls in the way. That's why it's going to cast a spell before it does it.
Oh shit.
Let's go with who to aim for. Let's go with the big boss man himself, shall we?
For a moment, I thought you were going to hit the coffee table.
Oh shit! Yeah, that would have been. out of
No,
this
I
game.
don't believe in innocent bystanders getting hurt. Okay. Duck, what's your AC?
He ran away.
Don't forget the bonuses. To AC. Duck. Duck isn't here. Okay, let's check the sheets. Sheets.
Just let Regulus do his turn then, and when Duck gets back, we'll fuck Duck.
Yes, I'm rolling damage for the Lucademons versus. I'm just going to roll damage versus.
From what I see, Duck's AC is 17 on his.
Oh yeah, these things hit them easily.
That's without counting the bonuses from me and Aiden.
Still.
Still, it hits.
Okay. Does it mention what his fort save is?
Fort save is 7 without the bonuses.
He passes one save, but he fails the first. Okay. Let me just double check. Okay. Let's see what would be funny.
Do, 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 do. And there we go.
Let's see. Mental.
Oh no. Oh god.
Okay. Duck is shaken.
Wait, what?
Duck, as you've been lounging quite happily in your chair, a arrow burst out of the wall and struck you in the chest.
Oh no.
And as a result of this arrow striking you, you have contracted a disease.
Am I not
Is
immune?
it Ebola?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm immune to the disease.
I thought we went after. I recall us going through this before and finding out only plague heralds are immune to disease.
Oh, no.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, plague herald, sorry.
Did he have to make a saving throw against it? Because
Yeah,
doesn't he get to redo it?
Yeah, I'd let him redo it because he was out of the room when I rolled it. So
Oh no, I
he
mean
gets to-
he also would have get to, I think anyway, because of my thing. Good for what ails you, I think, since I took it. Do I have to do that every time? Since that applies to everybody. Okay.
I believe so. Yeah. He gets the bonus, but
Okay, so what am I rolling?
fort save, please. 2 of them.
What's yay.
Layman, change your token now.
My what?
Oh no!
I need
What?
this. Just look in Pathfinder Private. You'll be enlightened.
These are the
no!
bonuses.
I failed to grab the reference. The metal ball.
No,
It's a G hair.
Okay, you do fail one of the
we're not.
saves. And okay, mental or physical. Let's see.
To be fair, I did. Did you add the bonuses? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. God damn it.
Okay. Weakened. A character weakened by mental disease suffers all the effects of the shaken condition. All of your DCs are reduced by 2, and you can no longer cast your highest level of spells.
That's not fun, but it's.
Well, you're an
That's part of
extract
the
user,
disease,
so
yeah?
that doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really affect you very much because you've already prepared all your potions ahead of time. But if you try and prepare them now,
Not anymore, remember?
so you have to speak up.
Not anymore, remember? No extracts.
Ah, sure. Yeah, but if you can't cast your highest level of summoning, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
And yeah, whatever your highest level of spellcasting is, you can't cast that one. You have to use the next one down.
Yeah, it's not too bad at the moment, I think. And how long
More
does this last for?
important. This is a disease, so until it gets cured, so it's very loud out. It's currently hailing very substantially.
No, it's the warp storm. Next thing, the blood.
It appears the Geller field has failed.
That's lovely news. What a day! What a lovely day!
Have the evil creatures finished their attacks, or they're still attacking?
I'm still rolling the damage. Okay. Duck. Take 28 points of damage as two enormous spear-sized arrows you just smash into your chest.
Ooh. That's not fun.
Oh.
As for the one in medical combat where it did harm on layman. Ritualist, your turn.
Yay.
This will be the last turn of combat tonight because we're coming up to the end of the session.
My turn or the whole order?
We'll see how expeditious we are.
Okay, I'm going to be fast. I know what this thing does. Yes.
Yes.
It's still happening.
Yeah, it will end on after Aiden's turn.
Basically, what I want to do is that I'm going to toss a full hand of coins into it, and then I'm going to throw like a lot of coins, and basically going to push this entire thing, like 500 gold coins, and I'm going to push it like a battering ram into the next room to hit the creature.
That's actually kind of clever. I like it. Roll to hit.
500 gold coins. What should I roll?
Roll a ranged attack.
Range attack.
And don't roll badly, because what you're doing is essentially shooting a roll of quarters through a shotgun into a room full of slaves.
I don't think you understood. I'm going to use magic to push not the coins, but this whole magical field.
Actually, you're basically just stuffing the magical field so full of gold coins that it's locked to the coins rather than to the floor.
Yeah, and I'm going basically to push it and make the monster frozen in time.
Okay. In that case, roll either use magical devices or ranged attack.
Use magical devices. It's 14, I do not hope, but range attack is, I think, much better. 20. Just to make sure, be real quick. Come on. Whenever I'm in rush, I get nervous. I get a +8 from Aiden, yes? Or +4?
Yes. Oh, +8.
Which one?
Total +8.
+8. Okay, this is the range attack.
Okay. Just as it's finished loosing the arrow through the wall, it turns to you, and just as it turns, you shunt the field back and catch this thing on the right hand side of its body. And then suddenly it notices, and it tries to move, but it can't. And like one side of it is frozen in time, the other side is very conscious of it. And you can see its eyes, well, what passes for an eye, twitching in the socket madly as one side of its brain has completely frozen in time, just temporarily. The other side is trying to make sense of what's going on, and it's not functioning.
It just works.
What you're watching is essentially an incredibly powerful seizure.
Can I make perception or whatever to see if it's going to die, or do I have to do one more thing?
It's going to be pretty much incapacitated as long as it's within the frozen time. However, the downside is if it's attacked, it might break the effect.
I see somebody else drew, but I assume the gold coins are also inside of the field with it.
Yes. They're currently pressed against its flesh.
and I am going to make the gold coins explode.
I forgot you could do that.
Do I have to roll basically? Sorry. Just let me find how much gold coins I can detonate at turn.
The beauty of this is that will start exploding, but the damage won't occur until the time
Yeah.
ends.
Zabardo.
So those of you who played Evil Within 2 and seen that boss that freezes explosions in time,
Oh yeah.
Come
that.
on. Let me
for
just...
those of you at home who know the old time stop / delayed blast fireball trick, yeah.
So I can, per turn, I can activate 8 gold coins.
Jesus Christ.
So
It's for each turn, or so yeah, you can activate 8.
yeah. So them and they do D4 damage. So we're going to activate. And can I activate another turn, or have I used my?
That
I think.
that will be, I think, the total of your turn.
Yeah.
Because Jesus Christ, there's a lot to do in one turn. That was fucking clever. You know what? With my coins.
Keep in mind, I used a lot of gold inside,
Oh.
so that there is. It's basically, even if it stops, it's going to be filled when it explodes.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be shrapnel.
a minefield, literally.
That earned that silver coin. Jesus Christ. Will that be your rich list?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else.
Layman, you now have a big handprint on your chest.
How badly do I feel? Question mark?
You feel
Can
rough.
you-
You are. Yeah, let me double check everything. Your shrimp bore the worst of that. That could very well have killed it outright if you weren't lucky.
Right. A little thingy regarding the HP stuff and the Eidolon. I can actually distribute who takes what damage. And basically my strategy is get the Eidolon to 1 HP and then start taking the damage myself.
You've
Yes.
not begun taking damage yourself yet,
Um,
but the Eidolon is worse for wear.
Righto. I stab a bitch. I think. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy with that. I start stabbing maniacally. Here's a question, Bill. How exactly does it work with my current BAB? So it's my normal 5 attacks, and then 5 more attacks at essentially -5.
Yes.
Right. Okay. One.
It'd probably be easy to just roll 10 d20s, just as a mass thing, and just add the bonuses to it afterwards.
Yeah, but sorry, just one last thing. I shout to everybody: get inside now. This is the chance. That's it.
That's the first stack of attacks. And would you like to roll me manually with -5 accounted for, or would you like to do it on your end for the next stack of attacks?
Just tell you what, just roll 5 d20s with nothing added to them, just as a mass. It is way easier. Okay, as a rule, if you're rolling like 5 or more attacks, just roll the d20s. I'll do the maths.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh yeah, because you're using rapiers. Okay, so plus 5 from every, plus 8. So hit. I think you literally hit with every single one, except the first one of the second batch. Oh, yeah, second batch. Okay, no. Okay, that will confirm. 6 hits.
Right, it's 6 hits. That's nice. How exactly do I calculate the crit bonus if I have so many bonus stuff? Like, do I only double the
You
D6?
only double static numbers. So if you have, well, you double the weapon damage, so D6, plus you double things like strength that are static numerical numbers. If it's an additional dice, like your heat abilities, those don't get doubled.
Right, okay.
If it's additional dice, it doesn't get doubled. If it's just an additional static number, it usually gets doubled.
And the crit?
Hang on, I shall get out my crit table.
That's a total of 92 damage.
Okay. Double check one thing. Okay. Yeah, now to do this. As this thing is thrashing around, you just essentially take one step forward, and in one swift series of movements, thrust the points of each of your rapiers up under its ribcage and up into its torso, and you feel all of the points intersect at this stone-like substance you find inside its torso, and you feel something shatter. And with this great wave of noxious air, it implodes and explodes outwards, discorporating into a cloud of buzzing flies.
Did I do a do?
You did indeed kill it.
Huzzah!
Hooray.
Naka, get inside the room fast now.
You turned that thingy demon into a real caca demon. But
Oof, that's a good name. I'm gonna steal it.
I thought we were done for the week.
oof.
We're done after Duck. The end of the turn. And we'll be done.
Oh,
Unless you want to call it here.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just call it here.
I'm so tired.
Okay.
We killed the caca demon.
Okay. If everyone's adamant, we'll leave it here for the week.
Well, this was
Everyone,
fucking intense and autistic, especially the waiting part.
It's what I aim for. Oh, by the way, when you find out what that was about, you're gonna really hate me.
I remember
So,
a story
wait.
where the players were just like, the end of the world is this room, but let's go to the other room just to check have we missed anything. And they basically walk into and then die because the end of the world was happening in the other room.
So wait, so essentially we didn't find any answers, and you left one thing more open for the next session, or even the session afterwards.
I said the answers are all here. It was not my decision to wait in a waiting room for 3 hours.
Answers have packed themselves and left the building.
To be fair, Lemon, it was kind of on us that it went retarded.
Oh, it wasn't. Name one thing that we did wrong.
Well,
The whole
hmm.